It is a Sunday game day, May 4th, inside the Philoil Ecoil Center sa lungsod ng San Juan. Nagpapatuloy ang aksyon sa NCAA Season 100 Women's Volleyball Tournament. And after our first game earlier kung saan po nanalo ang Mapua Lady Cardinals 25-18, 25-18, 25-23 led by Freyan Garcia's 12 points. That solidifies their position as number 4 in the team standings. Tinalo po nila kanina ang San Beda Lady Red Spikers. That brings us to our second game today. An important matchup between these two teams. The Lady Generals will face the Lady Altas right here inside the Philoil Ecoil Center. Kami po nagpapasalamat sa inyong panonood ngayon. Live right now on GTV, simulcast on Heart of Asia. Ang maghahatid sa atin ng mga kwento, balita mula sa dalawang teams natin. Nandito ang ating courtside reporter. Siyempre, nasa lunch siya ngayon. Hindi siya lumilipad. Miss Julia Ong is here to bring us the latest at courtside. Mamaya-maya, maririnig na natin yung report ni Julia. So, Julia, standby ka muna dyan. Pag-uusapan muna namin ni Coach Hammer yung sitwasyon ngayon dito sa Season 100. First time natin magdo-double round robin. And right now, this is how the situation is coming about. Tingnan natin to, Coach.
Well, Letran Lady Knights and Benil Lady Blazers are comfortably at the top 2 positions. But number 3 and number 4, that is a point of contention for a lot of teams. The Lady Chiefs of Arellano, nakakuha sila ng buwelo rito sa second round. Interestingly, itong Mapua and Perpetual has been skidding, but Mapua taking care of business na medyo na-control nila yung manibela nila. Nakabawi sila against San Beda. That's why they are 9-5. The Lady Alta, sunod-sunod yung mga talo nila. Kailangan talaga nilang kuhanin tong panalo na to ngayong afternoon dahil itong Lady Stags nasa likuran nila at yung LPU Lady Pirates mainit na mainit dito. Provided they take care of business, baka magkaroon pa tayo ng playoffs for that number 4 spot.
Dikitan pa rin yan, but Perpetual, this is a must-win situation for them already. EAC on the other hand, in the past few games, at least at the beginning, medyo maganda at nag-i-improve etong tinatakbo ng kupunan ni Coach Rod Palmero, but these two teams met way back March 15. It was at Arellano, and Perpetual, winalis lang itong EAC.
Yep, taking care of business ang Perpetual. 43 attacks compared to 27. That's plus 16. Alam natin na ang Perpetual na squad has a very good attackers, especially their middle blockers. And then, ang pinaka-importante dito for EAC is to take care of this stat. Errors. Hindi na sila pwedeng magbigay ng maraming errors. Almost 1 set yan. 23 out of the 3 sets. Ang bigat niyan. Para ka nagregalo ng isang set. Lalong-lalo na sa team na alam mong mas liamado kaysa sa'yo, kailangan mas pino yung execution mo.
Yan yung nagiging sakit nila, lalo pag late set situations. Talking about the EAC Lady Generals, 3-9 right now. And they lost again against Letran via a sweep. Nakita natin yung score dito, 25-21, 25-20, 25-18. Tumidikit naman, Coach Hammer, bumibitaw lang sa dulo.
Oo, kasi ang EAC naman, kaya nilang makipag toe-to-toe in the first 2 parts of the game. Pagdating sa laging ganun yung laro nila. After the second technical timeout, medyo nagiging tight sila. Pagkapit-pitan na, pagkakailangan ng tapusin yung set, doon sila medyo bumibitaw. At hindi lang doon sa sa simula ng second technical timeout, doon sa pinakadulo na parts. Yung pagkapumalo na ng mga 19, 20, doon sila naghahanap ng magiging point of attack sa kanilang opensa.
Remember, they opened the second round with a booming win over the Mapua Lady Cardinals, pero hindi na nila yon nasundan ulit. EAC looking for their 4th win today and their slide on the other side. Pag-usapan natin ang Perpetual Lady Altas, for EAC rather, against the Letran Lady Knights. Isang rookie ang kanilang inasahan pagdating sa puntusan. Nandyan si Eliza Ann Alimen, frontline attacker for the Lady Generals. Previously, yung mga games nila, off the bench siya. Dito sa laban na to, pinagsimula siya ni Coach Rod Palmero.
Given an opportunity to be a focal point, yun nga, naghahanap si Coach Rod. Sino ba ang magmamando ng opensa nila? Of course, the setters, the liberos will always be taking care of that ball. Pero sino yung papatay? Sino yung mga kill shots? And during that game, itong si Jing Aliman had 11 points, 9 of attacks. That's very impressive against the defense of the floor defense of Letran. But again, 2 aces, it's a good sign for them na nakakahanap sila ng pagkukuhanan ng puntos. Ang question ngayon is, can she be consistent na pupuntahan ng sunod-sunod na laro?
That's right. She started in favor or ahead rather of their previous star. Itong si Alex Razonable who played sparingly against the Letran Lady Knights. So Jing Aliman looking to follow that game with a solid performance right here against the Perpetual Lady Altas. Kita natin, mabigat ang palo niya. Kailangan lang consistent maibibigay sa kanya ng maganda yung bola. On the other side, the Perpetual Lady Altas, I mentioned earlier, this is not the ideal scenario for them kasi sayang yung nasimulan nila na 7-1 here in the season. They've lost 4 straight. The latest one was against the Lady Cardinals.
Yeah, if you're looking at the numbers here, attacks talagang no respect for that frontline defense ng Perpetual. And I mentioned this in my opening na malakas yung mga middle blockers sila and they can play really good defense on the net. Pero dito yung Mapua with the volume of attackers that they have and the size that they have up front, talagang ginatasan yung net game na yan. And overall, yan lang yung nag-dictate ng tempo Kasi if you're looking at plus 16 ang Mapua dito, if you're looking at the final score, that's plus 16. Simpleng-simple, yun lang yung naging difference nung game na yan. And if Perpetual won't take care of business on the net, magkakaroon talaga sila ng problema going into the Final Four if they even qualify for it.
That's right. Kakaunti ang pumuntos dun sa Perpetual against Mapua. You saw it, only 22 attack points compared to the 48. That's more than half of the output. Plus 26 itong Mapua Lady Cardinals. So, para naman sa Perpetual, nakuha nila yung kailangan nila mula sa kanilang star player na si Shai Umipon who had 10 points, but obviously they need more of that and she needs help as well.
Well, Shai Umipon, we've been expecting a lot of heavy lifting from her. Hindi po pwedeng pababayaan mo na 22 points lang yung ipupuntos ninyo in 3 sets and you're the ikaw na yung magmamana nung spot ng former MVP, of course, si Dapol nandiyan dyan. Last season, they were able to provide points. But now, Umipon needs to take care of the scoring cudgels. 10 points would be sufficient if they had more firepower from other people. But now, she is the focal point of the offense. We're not throwing her under the bus, but we know and we expect a lot coming from Shai dito sa Season 100.
That's right. Winnie Bidanya, yung usually katandem ni Shai Umipon, had 8 points in that match. And if you want to beat one of the strongest teams in the league, you gotta do more. They weren't able to do that against Mapua, looking to bounce back against the Lady Generals. On your screen, Shai Umipon. Alam naman natin yung naging journey niya dito sa NCAA.
Na-spoil tayo nito last season with her scoring prowess. She might be a little overstretched ngayon dahil kung titignan mo, dalawa lang silang attacker na off the wing spot. Wala siyang pamalit pagdating off the bench. Tapos, yung kadalasan, yung puntos na nakukuha nila is from the middle blockers. Kaya nga si Bedanya is their top scorer in the past few games, except for the last game.
Do you convert Winnie now to a wing attacker? As we see here, Lozano and Gaa, sila po yung nagkaroon ng collision in the second set against the Lady Cardinals. So,
sinisisi. Okay lang yan.
They won't be playing.
Alam mo, it might be a point of emphasis ngayon sa practices kasi napansin natin this season, tahimik yung Perpetual when they play. Natanggal ko nga yung headset ko, baka nagkakamali lang ako na hindi sila maingay. Kasi usually when you're watching high-level volleyball. Maingay talaga kasi they have to communicate dahil everybody's moving on one spot, everybody's attacking, forward, back, maraming player movements. So mas marami sila sa mas maliit na floor.
Yeah. So we'll see if that will change here. Again, Lozano and Kaa, hindi po maglalaro ngayon para sa Perpetual Lady Altas. And both, are important pieces for this particular team kasi ang nagpapalitan sa libero, si Lozano at saka si Andal. Today, Villanueva is gonna be activated for Perpetual, but Andal will have to play majority of the minutes for Perpetual. So si Gaa rin wala ngayon. So we'll see what will happen.
Pero
They'll be short-handed.
Surprising yan si Andal. We saw her during her freshman year. She was really doing well. She was the best libero siya yata. Hindi. Si Silva yung best libero, pero she was really very good. Hindi ko lang sigurado, Marta. Let's rehash the awards. 97 or 98
98
si Andal.
Siya best libero. Yeah. Okay. So let's turn it over to our Coliseum announcer for the introduction of the players.
Good afternoon, NCAA fans. Ito po ang inyong NCAA Season 100 Siglo 1 Inspiring Legacies live ngayon sa GTV at simulcast sa Heart of Asia worldwide sa pamamagitan ng GMA Pinoy TV at GMA News TV International at may live streaming pa sa gmanetwork.com, NCAA Philippines website, YouTube at Facebook with NCAA updates, highlights, and results on GMA Integrated News. And now, live at the Philoil Eco Oil Center, this is the NCAA Season 100 Women's Volleyball Tournament, hosted by Arellano University. Up next is match number 65, the EAC Lady Generals versus the Perpetual Help Lady Altas. Presenting the game officials for this match, our first referee, Mr. Antonio Espartero. Our second referee, Mr. Larry Escorial. And now, here are the starting lineups. First, for the EAC Lady Generals, beginning with the team captain, wearing jersey number 12, Ann Formento. At number 1, Cara Dayanan. Number 6, Erica Modonal. Number 7, Jamaica Villena. At number 16, Rhea Magalona. And number 18, Alex Razonable. Starting libero, number 4, Karil Ray De Andres. Head coach, Mr. Rodrigo Palmero. And now for the Perpetual Help Lady Altas, beginning with number 3, Winnie Medanya. At number 4, Shaila Umipon. Number 6, Fian Ariola. Number 9, Geraldine Ray Palacio. At number 10 is Monica Mariano. Number 11, Camille Bustamante. Team captain and starting libero, number 12, Morgan Tracy Andal. Head coach, Mr. Sandy Rieta.
Time to meet the starters from both teams. Magalona, Modonal, Formento, Dayanan, and back in the starting lineup is Alex Razonable with Jaja Villena. So, yung binanggit namin kanina sa pregame na naging ace for EAC against Letran, etong si Jing Alimen will come off the bench today. So, slight shake-up for Coach Rod Palmero. Let's go to Coach Sandy's lineup here for the Perpetual Lady Altas. Menor Reyes will be starting alongside Bea Uy, Winnie Bidanya, Fifi Ariola, and their main gunner in Shai Omipon. So this will be an interesting matchup. Perpetual, again, slightly short-handed without one of their liberos. Etong si Lozano alongside one of their hitters, si Gaa. So EAC on the other hand opting to mix things up. Set number 1 is here. Good to have you with us. Perpetual 7-5, VAC 3-9. So si Jaja Villena yung mauuna dito. And we expect Coach Hammer EAC to fight in this match because that's been their game in the past few.
Lagi naman silang may fight pagka naglalaro sila. But again, you have to finish sets. Finishing sets is their problem. Yun yung kailangan nating antabayanan with their team.
That's right. Mariano getting first blood here in the match.
Monica Mariano.
This is Monica Mariano. New face for the Lady Altas this year.
Saka ginagamit naman siya in spurts here in the second round in the games that we watched. Parang minsan service specialist, minsan pamalit kay Omipon. But now, given a starting spot, using the younger players si Coach Sandy, trying to get them reps early.
Big opportunity for her against EAC. Here is Andal Ariola. Off speed for Omipon. Rhea Magalona kept alive by the Lady Altas. Magalona again this time. She won't be denied.
Saktong-sakto. The first one almost worked. Go back to it. Dahil napansin din natin during the second round that a lot of the points that the Lady Altas has been gave up is coming off middle attacks. Yun dun sa, if you're looking at the scouting report, of course, the ace attackers, the wing spikers would get theirs. Pero for the most part, yung middle attackers, parang may target pag umaatake sila dito sa Perpetual.
Perfect example, of course, is as we see Coach Rod here, Winnie Bedanya, who is their second leading scorer this season. De Andres, faulty pickup, Razonable angles it. Combination for Omipon. Pancake save.
Good pancake.
It's still alive. Shy going long this time.
Kept getting that scramble defense. Alam, maganda rin naman yung depensa ng EAC. They're just too bunched up together after that attack. Kasi usually, paulit-ulit tayo, it's either dalawang abante, isa atras. So isa yung abante, which is the libero would cover the middle, and then two girls would be covering the backside of the defense.
This is a service ace for Perpetual. Now they're up 4-1 here in the first. Bustamante firing the ace. Let's go to our courtside reporter for her first report. Nandito si Julia Ong. Julia, go ahead.
Thank you, Martin. Shaina Omipon and Eliza Alimen admitted that what they lacked in their last game was composure. Nakalimutan na daw nilang i-enjoy ang laro dahil nagpadala sila sa pressure this time with both teams eager for a win. Ipapakita daw ng Lady Generals na kaya nilang lumaban, at para naman sa Lady Altas, simple lang, they will show the Lady Altas as we expect them to be. Just an update, as mentioned a while ago, Joanna Lozano and Nicolette Gaa will not be playing today due to a collision that overturned their game against the Lady Cardinals. Following their doctor's advice, they will need to rest for 3 days. That's all for now, Martin and Coach Howard.
Thank you so much,
Concussion
Julia.
protocol. Pag nagkauntugan, 3 days. Pagka hindi nahilo, pagka walang pamamaga. Pag may pamamaga, mas mahaba.
I think si Colette yun, yung may medyo namamaga. Yung tinamaan, kasi siya yung natamaan talaga na headbutt dun sa collision na yun. In the meantime, Perpetual is dominating in the first set. 6-1 start for Coach Sandy's team.
Pagpapalo, yan, sa coverage. Yung mabablock na long ball. Pagpapalo tayo, lapit ka konti kung saan. Pag nasa kanila bola, dito ka lang. Pag ganun-ganun ka. Pagpapasok ka lagi Tignan mo yung sitwasyon.
That is the voice of Coach Sandy Reyeta. His team is off to a fantastic start. And you see the duo, itong si Gaa at si Lozano ngayon, enjoying right behind the bench, showing us that they're okay. Diba? Alongside the other Perpetual players. We hope to see him back in action in the next game. Meantime, EAC responds well after the timeout. They score a point of an attack. Si Tara Dayanan.
Slight push. Just enough.
2-6. This is Erica Bodonal. Pangalawa na yan. Itong EAC.
That's what you want to limit. Yung mga, ang tawag ng mga volleyball coaches, elementary mistakes. So, rotation error, service error. But again, it happens in games. It happens in games, but you want to eliminate a lot of those for you to have an opportunity to win. Makakuha ka ng mga attacking malilinis.
Rhea Magalona, that's off a nice pass. Nice first pass for Mento. Calmly setting up Macalona for her second point.
Trying to go for the singer block.
3-7. Now she will come from the back as she serves. Derecho kay Andal. Ariola. Ooh, the set to the middle. Not gonna work. Omipon's turn. She breaks down the single blocker. And Perpetual will grab the 5-point lead going into our first technical timeout.
First technical timeout of the set.
Kilalang-kilala ngayon si Carlos Yulo sa kanyang double gold sa Paris. Pero alam nyo ba na mayroon nang naunang Carlos na naglaro sa Olympics na tubong NCAA? Siya'y walang iba kundi si Carlos Caloy Zaga na nagpa-champion sa San Beda Red Lions ng 3 beses noong 1950s. Lumahok si Loizaga ng 2 beses sa Olympics, pati na rin sa Asian Games, FIBA Asia at FIBA World Championships kung saan nagkamit siya ng maraming gintong medalya.
Call on GTV, Sir Frank Guzzi Jr., Mancom representative of Perpetual. And alright, here inside
Legendary.
at the VIP box. Siyempre.
Alam mo, we were exchanging war stories ng mga friends ko from San Sebastian. Yeah, we had a family lunch ng mga kaibigan ko. Nagkukwento namin, grabe si Sir Frank.
Sir Frank.
Maglalaro na yung mga anak ng isa naming kaibigan sa NC.
Siya pa rin.
Siya pero different school. And then they were telling stories about how he was able to take care of the athletes noon. Kasi hindi naman ganun kalalaki yung budgets, but given opportunity sila Jason Ballesteros, paano nakalaga, nakakatawa rin. Na up to now, he's still here with us serving in the NCAA.
That's right. Rally after the technical timeout. Mariano De Andres picks it up. Razonable. Good intention. They're looking for a check and it will be given.
Mukhang given nga dahil medyo lumobo yung palo.
So, Razonable, that's her first point. Again, did not play much against the Letran Lady Knights.
Surprising, no? Surprising kasi if you're the #1 player of your squad, you want to play extended minutes against the best teams.
Yeah, service ace for Erica Bodonal. Yeah, surprising. What's more surprising, or this is Dayanan rather, unleashing the service ace, just touching the line. She actually came from a very good game. Itong si
solid
Razonable.
game.
Tapos off the bench siya. Okay, masyado malakas to para kay Dayanan. 9-5 is the tally. Bit of a fight back from EAC, but Perpetual is still in control. Siya yung Mipon. Manggagaling sa likod. So, ang front line ngayon, itong Perpetual will be a little bit taller. Bustamante. Andyan si Palacio at Mariano. Bustamante was chosen for that kill.
And given an opportunity, itong mga younger girls, Palacio, Bustamante, Mariano, to extend themselves, get reps. Importante yan for player development. Kasi they won't be elevated from the junior ranks going into the senior ranks right away and get the reps that they need. Pero ito kasi meaningful to eh. NCAA mismo.
Yeah, and it's the second round. So you get the best out of all of the teams.
Tsaka gusto ko balikan yung report kanina ni Jules, yung about pressure. Yun yung, I think tayo nag-uusap na brighter lights, bigger venue, colder temperature. It might affect players differently. And especially now with social media, mas maraming nanonood, mas maraming nagbibigay ng mga reactions nila. And you can't prevent them from reading it.
Yeah, you're subject to more scrutiny as we see. Jaja Villena. Let's call that a running push.
Hirap na, no? Yung nakabuelo ka. Tapos, at the last moment, kokontrolin mo yung momentum mo.
So, Razonable now. Serving.
Good serve.
Diretso kay Omipon. Here is Palacio. Bodonal. That one returned to their side. Villena. They bring it to...
That's a check.
Yeah, that's Bustamante again. Scoring the point. So she is responding to the call. Bustamante. Now Winnie Bedanya comes back in. Ayan o.
Palacio,
Cut.
serving.
Itong nasa harap ng Perpetual.
Length.
Yeah.
Mahaba yung coverage nila above the net.
Mariano had to press on the break.
Good
Jaja
running.
Villena with another running hit.
But that's a hit na talaga. Instead of a push. Good timing on that back set by Formento.
8 serving 11.
Blockers were a little late to get established. 8-11 now. Villena. Siya naman magsuserve. So si Magalona at si Bodonal ang nasa harap para sa EAC. Fifi choosing Bustamante. Magalona. Bustamante tries again. It works. Off speed.
So yung bunched up defense pa rin ng EAC. It has been giving them a little bit of more of a challenge. Yan. The whole season kasi. Pagka dumarating yung bola, kumpul-kumpul sila. So again, the basics of it, you would rather have 2 than 3 in front of that volleyball to cover ground. Dahil ang gagaling na rin ng mga hitters natin talaga. They can vary their hits.
Winnie Bedanya. It's about time that we see her score. Winnie activated right here.
And that's what you don't want to see, your libero getting attacked and her not being able to pop up. If there's one thing na expectation mo kasi sa mga libero, talagang covered nila yung ground. Na pagka inatake, pop up yan. Automatic dig or reception lang yan.
Just like this, Andal, 1-2 play is not gonna drop. Over to Bustamante, who puts it away again.
Yun na mechanics ng Bustamante, no? Yun na yung mechanics niya. Doesn't need a long launch pad. Just gets into her rhythm. Hindi gaano mahaba to eh.
14.
Tsaka short step siya eh. Hindi siya long strider. She can get into that jump right away. Kasi mga iba kailangan nila ng mahabang buwelo.
Yeah. She has that athletic build then. 5 points now for Bustamante. Good drop.
Pop up.
But better reaction from Perpetual. Podonal. Bumalik. Formento. Push to the back. Shai was there. Winnie. Tinangat. Back row hit. Derecho kay Andal. This is gonna be overdug. Chance for EAC. Dayanan. Ariola. Bedanya.
Beaten.
Another give for Dayanan.
Good rally.
Sobra ulit yung pagkaka-receive. But somebody touched the net.
Scrambling na nga yung opensa ng Perpetual right there. Ito pa rin yung naging trouble nila. The first ball. But right there was a net touch. Bodonal. A little bit over-eager. Nakalapit lang ng bahagyang-bahagya.
Sayang, ano? Ganda ng exchange. Sobra. Mariano committing the service fault. 9-15 EAC.
Mahaba rally natin.
Formento.
Mahaba ang rally for both squads.
That's right. Ganda yung depensa nung both sides.
Actually, ang EAC naman, traditionally, they're a very good floor defending team.
Yeah.
Even in the men's and in the juniors ranks. Talagang magaling sila dumipensa on the floor. Ang nagiging challenge lang sa kanila is finding attackers that would provide points. Kasi yung depensa, being coached by Coach Rod, yan yung trademark na yan eh, di ba? Na, okay, kaya natin mag-pop up ng bola, pero mahirap kung pop up ka lang ng pop up tapos hindi ka makapatay. Di ba? Kailangan papatayin mo rin yung bola.
Diskarte nung attackers. Samantala, eto si Bustamante. Siya naman, punong-puno ng diskarte. 6 points already, and 6 is also the lead of Perpetual here in the first.
Ang unang pumapasok sa isipan pag NCAA ang napag-uusapan ay basketball. Pero kahit sa ibang larangan ng palakasan, lalaban pa rin ang NCAA. Tignan nyo ang tubong mapuwa na si chess grandmaster Eugene Torre na isa ng Hall of Famer. Ang taga-College of St. Benilde na season 92 men's volleyball champion at MVP na si John Vic de Guzman na nakapagkamit ng silver medal sa SEA Games.
To 10 is the count. And Bustamante just having her way against EAC. And she's not even using a lot of power in her attacks. Discarte, placement, these off-speed hits are working.
Hits. Bagay na bagay, linggo eh. Alam mo naman, pagka... Well, sa amin kasi sa in-laws ko, pagka dumadaan kami, nag-walk sa afternoon, yung mga naglalaro, panay placement hits yung palo. Alam mo naman, kasi very popular na rin talaga ang volleyball. Even the rec league players, the communities.
Yeah,
walang pusta doon, walang pusta. Di ko lang alam baka sila.
That's the progression of the spikers. Eventually, they learn to be smarter with their attacks. Podonal, nag-try din ng off-speed.
Pati si Fifi Ariola, nakailang palo na rito sa first set natin. Good save!
Oh, kept alive!
Good save.
That one started with Bustamante. Magalona.
One more.
And Bustamante with a one-handed save. De Andres with a power save. Oh, Podonal wrecks the wall.
There you go. Yun eh, laging, alam mo, kampante ka dun sa floor defense. Ako kahit hindi nakikita sa stats, pagka umaatake kasi itong, how about this? Save
dalawa to.
Bustamante, may isa pa na habol eh.
Oh.
Pero pag nakakakuha kasi ng mga, ayan oh.
Dalawa. So the first one was with the right arm. The second one was with the left.
Ambidextrous.
Woo.
Dexterity when it comes to ball control.
Omipon went down the line. De Andres, siya na yung nag-setup.
Good attack.
Tama ng pagkadig.
Ay, bitin!
Ooh. Somebody was there. Oh! Razonable with good presence of mind.
Pang-ilan na to nabitin na atake para rito sa Perpetual, but good presence of mind by Razonable. Ilan na sila nag-ganon miscom pagdating sa set. Tsaka 3 taon na nating nakikita yan na laging may miscom. Pagdating sa NC, ako nanonood kasi ako ng mga preseason. Ikaw rin, Marts, diba? Na maganda yung itinatakbo talaga nila pagka build up towards the NCAA. Oh, good pop-up.
Shy. De Andres, one of our top liberos. This is Bodonal. Underhand pass. Ariola over to Omipon.
Good hit by Shai Omipon. Pero maganda makita to She stretched sa likod pa. Dinukot pa tong palo na to. Tingnan mo tong mechanics niya. Medyo malakas pa. Sobrang lalim nung dukot. 5th point by Shai Omipon. Hirap na palo. Side sa balikat nun. Pero lagi naman lang ginagawa. So,
sanay na.
Oo.
So, Bustamante with 6. Omipon with 5. Formento is back in play. Omipon took advantage but dug up by De Andres. Push does not work. Shy again. Deflected. Back row hits.
Oh, good hit. That was a good hit.
Erica.
Clean hit.
That's Bodonal. Connecting.
Kailangan lang nila ng makahanap na consistent na papalo ng ganito. Kasi nakikita natin kaya mahaba yung rally Willing dumipensa on the floor tong EAC. Na talagang papakabayani pa. Patay kung patay talagang hinahabol nila. Kaya napipilitan din tong Perpetual na ganun yung intensity dumipensa.
Yeah, both teams very active on the floor. Good, tignan mo naman yun. Another dive. Palacio.
Lugi yung mga naglalaban ng jersey nitong EAC.
Oh! Single block. Bumawi si Palacio.
Great defense there. Good timing. Nasabayan niya yung quicker on the middle. Sakto rin yung pase. Sakto-sakto mababa. And good timing there. Single coverage. Tangkad din ng Palacio. Tsaka length. Haba eh. Taas ng reach.
Haba ng wingspan. Ano?
Yep. Dito magagamit yan sa volleyball, yung vertical threat mo. Kasi yung iba wingspan, kailangan lateral eh. Nako-cover mo yung ground eh.
Vertical, 18-14, service error mula sa Perpetual.
It's good game, Yeah. Good game, good intensity from both squads.
Yeah, good exchanges so far. This is Diana. Fifi. Combination. Nakabangan. Umipon. Razonable. Oh, Andal returns it. Palacio!
Mas sneaky yung laro niya, Mariano. Sneaky good yung game niya when it comes to digs and receptions. Ito, Bustamante at Mariano. Galing ka sa feeder program nila sa high school, if I'm not mistaken. Yung grassroots nila. Tsaka nakikita mo, yung dalawang yan. Maganda yung coverage skills. Underrated.
19-14. Razonable ng Abuelo. Andal again, answering her. Uy!
Not over.
Wala, that was too close to the net. Bustamante unable to get it cleanly.
Dito mo ma-appreciate yung athleticism nito mga players natin. I mean, college athletes per se. Parang pag tinitignan mo, madaling gawin. Pero pag nandoon ka na game speed, lalo na yung mga ganun, yung mga minor touches na lalagay mo na malapit sa net para maabot ng mga pumapalo. Yung timing ng bola, pumapalo. It's just really skills eh.
Bodonal connects again, this time from the wing.
Getting a cut shot there of that attack. Veering away from the net defense. Ako, yun na nang pakabila yung paal.
Walang tamo, pasok ka na pasok doon, dumunin yung bola. Kasi mas madali pasugod tayo, mas mabilis tayo pasugod eh. Ha? Sip tayo, ilang spike mo? Dito ka? Dito. Ito. Si Je. O, sige, tayo. A, kaliwa. Dito mo to. Ha? Pasahan natin, pasa.
Bawi na.
Ano gusto mo?
Alright, Coach Sandy Rieta trying to address the situation kasi nauunti-unti na sila dito ng Lady Generals.
Nakakatakot yung tanong ni Coach Sandy. Laki pa ng boss. Oh, gusto mo?
Oo nga eh. Coach,
Oo.
gusto ko lang
One
maglaro.
of the most fun interviews. Nalala ko I think it was me and Dio sa Paco yung na-interview natin siya. Nagulat ako eh. May mga bounding jokes.
Oo.
After.
Sabi natin, Coach, bira ka magalit Ayan. Palacio from the middle. Good response. Post timeout for Perpetual.
This girls, etong si Palacio tsaka si Bustamante per se, might need to grow up really fast. Kasi they have tools eh. Toolsy sila and they're quite athletic. Siguro dahil din with the competition, kailangan mabigyan sila ng reps. Pero matangkad eh.
Erica Bodonal. This rookie is not afraid. Kanina pa pumupuntos si Bodonal. 4
Serving
points
now for
already.
the Lady
Coming off clean
Generals.
attacks. Apat na puntos niya. Gusto ko yung back row hit niya kanina.
Meron siya mula sa likod, dalawa dito sa gilid.
Ilang year na nito?
First year yan.
First year rookie, no?
Yeah, sabay sila ni Jing Alimen. Sila daw yung magka-tandem lagi. Bodonal! Ariola with a track down. One more time. Erica. EAC riding the hot hand. Bustamante. Middle attack. Ariola with the answer. Ito na si Bustamante ulit. Razonable from behind. Andal picks it up. Difficult set. But EAC keeps it alive. Ariola to the middle. Dayanan. Dive by Umipon. Bustamante sending it long.
Ball out.
Defense. Now, I've been saying this throughout this first set na itong EAC kasi kaya nilang sandigan yung floor defense nila.
Substitutions for EAC.
If they can sustain
for number 12.
sa floor and kaya nila mag-provide ng friction na mag-error yung mga
And number 11,
doon may
for number
tulog.
1.
Doon nila nakuha yung mga panalo nila eh. Sa ganong style.
That was just a case of outgrinding your opponent. Yeah. So Jen
18
Omapas
serving
comes in
20.
for the first time, one of the few veterans left on this team. She'll be joined by Magnayi, who is their second setter. So ito na, si Jaja Villana. Difficult pass. Razonable picks it up. But It won't be returned,
for
so
the Lady Autos.
Perpetual gets 1 point back. Bustamante able to score
Now serving, Mariano.
21-18. Final stretch of the first. Mariano. Set up. Podonal, inangguluhan. That's good.
Hirap ng mga palo ni Budonal. Medyo malayo pa nga yung pagkakasit. Yun yung dukot talaga.
Yeah.
Na, yung cut shot from the other wing area papunta sa kabila, and yung buwelo mo pa down the line hit. Ang hirap nun.
Yeah.
Number 1, Diana.
Such a
for
tight
number 11.
angle she took there. 19-21. So only...
Bahawak ako sa balikat ko nun.
Grabe, no? Yung
Iba
reach niya
yun,
from
no?
behind,
Yung-
ano?
Kasi yung mga ganong pwesto, yung mga nakaka-rotator cuff na ball. Pero kasi pinapractice yan.
Yeah.
Talagang ini-ensayo nila araw-araw yan. Mechanics.
Yeah. De Andres. Pinasa kay Dayanan.
Oh, good floor
Yeah.
defense.
Mariano, excellent floor D here in the first. This is a pass across for Budonal who had to variate. Bustamante puts it down.
Quick jumper. Sa ganda ng spiking mechanics nito. Tingnan mo yung hand action, Mark. Pagka palo niya, saka yung wrist towards the finish. Kitang-kita mo eh. Pag pumapalo yung maganda yung mechanics, nakababa, nakaturo,
22,
papunta sa likuran niya.
19.
Kasi all throughout yung follow-through ng palo,
Yeah.
hindi nahihinto lang na nakaturo sa lapag yung palo. Ibig sabihin, minabraso.
Uy, yun, medyo nabraso.
Ball out.
Sobra yung atake. So, hold on. Coach Rod will challenge this.
Video
Was
challenge
there a
swept
touch?
by the EAC Lady Generals block touch.
So this will be challenged by the coaching staff of the EAC Lady Generals. We are playing a close set so far. 22-19, pero itong EAC, nabababa nila sa dalawa,
Yep.
pero hindi na nasusustain.
Mm-hmm.
Ito, Jen Umabas with
Nako.
Jing Alimen.
You know who likes to do stuff like that?
Sino?
My daughter, si Marla.
Oh.
Nanonood sila ngayon eh. Marla,
hello.
my wife, Carmina, and si Dibo.
Thank you for watching.
Yeah, enjoying laging nanonood ng
It is.
NC Volleyball.
Family day after all.
Yeah.
This is Sunday.
Break this in case of emergency. Dapat ako manonood. Manonood lang din ako sa bahay.
Siyempre.
Manonood tayo.
Of course. Just one call.
Yep. Never drove so fast in my life. Never drove so
Ingat. Okay lang. Sunday naman.
Sunday. Hindi naman. Yung...
Wala masyado traffic.
Kasi tawag nga sa akin, grandpa driver daw ako. So
Uy!
medyo naging dad driver ako ng
Okay.
konti.
Kanina. Okay, tignan natin kung may touch to. Ito yung tawid. Wala.
Wala, mukhang
Clean.
malinis. So,
Block touch no. Challenge unsuccessful.
call
The
stands.
EAC Lady
It's
Generals have
Perpetual.
one challenge left for this set.
Getting the point.
Score now is 23-19.
Bustamante ulit ang magsisimula.
Perpetual help.
She's had her way.
yeah, number one
In the
scoring
first.
lang
Yeah.
in this set. Pero underrated skill yung digs and receptions nito. Yung Mariano at saka ni Bustamante.
Oo.
Kasi yung luxury of having attackers there that can pop up that volleyball.
Oh, yeah.
Ito mo, ito rin yung depensa ng...
Oh!
yung depensa ng EAC is right there.
Miscommunication.
Lang signal.
Tignan natin to. Ilang player to.
Ando doon naiangat eh.
Napancake
Pancake.
na. Inangat ni Formento.
Easy over na sana. Yun na eh, nando doon na.
Time out by Coach Rod.
Pinababayaan mo kapag sa bola sa harapan mo. Depensa lang. Huwag kang ma-frustrate kung hindi ka nakakapatay. Napo-frustrate ka rin eh. Kailangan nyo maging agresibo sa pagkuha ng bola. Huwag kayong and then magbasa kayo. Ano yung system na nangyayari? Huwag kayong sumabay sa pattern. Kung nakikita nyo yung system, pasok naman sa nakikita mo. Diba? Binabasa muna.
That is Coach Rod Palmero, who is on double duty as
The
per
Lady
usual.
Autos are now at set point.
So,
Buti nga hindi triple duty eh. Tapos yung volleyball fiesta.
Oo nga, sabagay.
Yung triple duty ang mahirap, brad.
pag sunod-sunod, okay lang sa
Kasama
kanya.
yan.
Isang upuan
Kasama
lang.
yan,
Oo.
oo. Buti nga back-to-back games.
Correct. Yeah. 24-19, set point na para dito sa Perpetual. It is Ariola going to Bedanya. Pero binuhay. Dayanan, easy up. Another chance to end it. Lumagpas yung set. Perpetual again. Omipon this time on a stronger attack. Podonal. Ariola. Omipon. Ooh. Dive. Bumalik. This is a chaotic sequence right now. But it is still going. Omipon. Quick back set. Binuhay ni De Andres. Santa Cruz here. Long rally. Running hit. Winnie Bedanya. And set number 1. When in doubt, Perpetual went to one of their leading scorers in Winnie Bedanya. And they get the set number 1 win, 25-19.
Alam nyo ba na meron ding kapuso stars ang nag-aral sa NCAA schools? Ilan sa mga ito ay sina Yasser Marta na naging team B ng San Sebastian bago lumipat sa LPU. Si Anthony Rosaldo naman ay galing sa Arellano at si Rocco Nasino na naging Mr. Mapua pa. Mga Perpetualites naman sina Kailin Alcantara at Shaira Diaz, habang tubong St. Benilde sina El Villanueva at David Licauco. Proud Bedans naman sina Sofia Ceneron, Christopher Martin at Andre Paras. At syempre, ang kapuso primetime king na si Dingdong Dantes ay galing San Beda at naging miyembro pa nga ng cheering squad nito. Yan ang NCAA sa siglo I. Alam nyo ba na meron ding kapuso stars ang nag-aral sa NCAA school?
Back to our coverage. Second game on a Sunday. And we are seeing the opening set highlights. EAC and Perpetual, 25-19 in favor of the Lady Altas. Dito sa laban na to, sinubukang humabol naman ng EAC. They were as close as 21-19 bago bumulusok ulit ang Perpetual.
Yun na naman, yung finishing kick. Pero ang not to find any excuse para dito sa EAC, their defense is there. Kaya humahaba yung mga rally. They're willing to really clean the floor with their jersey, so to speak.
Yeah.
The way that they saved that volleyball. Throughout the season and throughout the years that I've covered EAC and ang ginagawa nila. But they need to find people that would kill that ball for them.
Yeah.
Kailangan yung setter nila alam kung saan dadalhin at saan yung mga spots na gusto ng mga attackers nila, which is nakukuha nila, pero it's a few and far in between.
We still haven't seen Jing Alimen, who had 11 points against Letran. Dahil si Razonabe nagsimula ngayon para sa EAC. But for Perpetual, daming pumuntos. Bustamante had 8 first set points. Shai Umipon had 5 as well. Look at the numbers here, Coach Hammer. Sa atake talaga, umalagwa itong Perpetual.
Ang gusto kong makita rito na numbers, kung pwede natin i-request, of course, may advantage ito yan yung difference, yung 6 points of attacks. Gusto kong makita yung digs and receptions ng dalawang koponan. Comparatively, kung gaano karami. Digs and receptions.
Yeah.
Ang ganda kasi ng depensa nila parehas eh.
So,
ito, kaya malinis lang yung stat sheet natin. Almost parehas na nga yung stats na naitala nila eh. Pero clean.
yeah. So, leading scorers right now, Bustamante with 8 points. And again, Shai Umipon with 5. On the other side, Erica Bodonal with 5 points. Kailangan natin makita yung floor defense stats. Of course, Coach Hammer, I agree. Kasi grabe yung tinrabaho ng mga magkabilang panig natin, giving us quality rallies in that first set. But it is Perpetual getting the upper hand, trying to end this 4-game slide and get back in our Final Four race. Mariano getting extended minutes today, filling in for Gaa, si Colette Gaa na magpapahinga muna ngayong araw na to alongside Joanna Lozano, their libero.
Off the block.
Sabi wala daw check. Is this gonna be a challenge? It is gonna be a challenge.
No, no contact on that block. Yun ang kasi challenge dito ni Coach Sandy.
Ito na siguro yung pinakamaagang challenge na nakita ko in the first play. Pero sabi ni Winnie, wala, di ko hinawakan. Bumalik lang yung bola. So, and the Lady Altas, Coach will have, well, a lull after Wednesday because of the elections,
Yep.
I think. And that's an opportunity for our players and teams to regroup.
Yeah.
Yeah, going into the middle part of the second round.
Yung exciting na part.
Yeah.
Oh, kaya
yan.
kailangan ito, it's more than physical rest, it's mental rest. Eh.
Yeah.
Kasi again, pressure will always be there. It would either make you or break you. You would either be discarded or you will be formed into a diamond. Yun lang kasimple yan eh. So, how do you handle those multiple stressors? Kasi kailangan kontrolado mo yung environment mo. Lalo na ngayon, importante ang bawat panalo, dikit-dikit ang number 3 hanggang sa number 7.
Kasi medyo
Tapos magtatapat pa yung mga yan. So, importante ang bawat laro.
Kasi medyo nagpo-pull away na yung top 2 teams natin. Let's see if there was a touch. Winnie said there was not, pero meron.
Klarong-klaro.
Malinaw.
Challenge unsuccessful.
So,
The Lady Altas support challenge.
EAC gets the point.
Naka-duty ka ba on election day?
Hindi.
Hindi. Nood lang tayo ng Jimmy News.
Nood lang tayo. Tignan natin.
Sa USCO Plus.
Yan. Diyan natin naasahan yung mga kapuso natin. Di ba?
Dami yan.
Yung mga nangyayari.
Exciting yan.
Sa mga local precinct.
Midterm. Oh! That's no doubt. Kill on the middle. Good timing by Winnie Bedanya and Fifi Ariola.
Sabi ni Winnie, okay, my bad. The first point was my bad. I'll get it back right away.
Pero nonchalant pa rin siya. Nonchalant lang.
Kahit malakas yung hataw. Dayanan. This is Omipon getting set up by Andal. Ito, nagkatabi si Bedanya at si Ariola.
5 touches yata yun sa kanilang dalawa kasi kumarambola sa gitna nila. A little hesitation right there.
This is the return. And Bedanya, as in...
Ada lifting pala kay Winnie.
Well,
yung angulo natin parang kumarambola sa kamay nila eh.
Well, Bedanya had established position.
Pero sisigaw ka nun eh. Kung ikaw yung setter, pangalawang bola, malapit sa'yo eh.
Yeah. Dapat talaga siya.
Siya yan eh.
Formento. Angled hit by Dayanan. Omipon. Alimen is now in the ball game. Magalona. Tulak. Not gonna work. Formento this time to Jing Alimen. Pinangat. Omipon!
Heavy hitters. So good attack there by Shai Omipon. I want to see more of these.
Yeah.
Ilang atake siya dito? Pangatlong malinis na yan in this game. Na clear shot, nakakakuha siya ng puntos na talagang kill kung kill.
Yeah, I want to see her like attempt to carry her team. Yung ganun na.
Buhat.
Para ma-unlock natin yung version na yun ni Omipon.
Wala tayo basa. Dali mo na rito ng dali. Ako na bahala dyan.
Because she is capable of that. Rhea Magalona guiding this ball to the open spot. Very tight spot as well.
Magalona.
3-2, EAC with the early lead.
Parang middle pocket sa bilyar yun. Ang hirap puntahan. Oh, good save.
Eto na.
Point for the Lady Altas.
Another point for the Lady Altas. They got a swing from Shai. 3 apiece. Tingin simula natin dito. Fifi Ariola. Sharp serve. Dayanan. Mariano. Single block by Alimen. Omipon. Off the block.
Shyla Omipon.
And Omipon, getting that hit off the arms of the blockers could have been better if the two blockers were bunched up together, shuffling side to side and meeting at the apex to cover that spot. Kasi dadaan talaga sa kamay pag tumama sa gilid. But
especially for siya umipon. Kasi
kargado kargado talaga yung palo.
At saka 3 of the 5 perpetual points galing kay siya umipon. And Fifi Ariola adds to that with a service ace. Formento. Dayanan!
Good clean hit. Good control on the first ball. Formento just picking and choosing. Dalawa pa.
That's a good set.
Yeah.
Kasi isa lang yung bantay ni
Proficient sila,
Dayanan.
Pagka sa gitna sila kumukuha ng palo, itong EAC. Hindi nga mga middle nila isang backline hit, tapos isang magandang buwelo na attacker dun sa gitna. Hindi pa middle blocker yung pumatay dun sa bola.
Yeah. Formento, running attack. Omipon, this is dug up by De Andres. Alimen! Whoa!
They'll take it.
Angle.
They'll take it. Going for that cut shot. Di man ganun ka solid yung tama. But angling that hit, ganda ng adjustment.
Nipis
niya Kasi alam nila na kargado pumalo. Medyo nag-shift to the right side of their defense itong Perpetual. And shifting that hit, that's a hard hit.
That's very hard. Underhand set here for Dayanan. Nasa likod naman si Andal. Omipon winds up, but it did not go through.
Not over.
6-5
Change
for
favor.
EAC. So now, the Lady Generals are showing some fight here in the second set.
Meron meron tong team na to They might, alam mo yung lacking lang siguro sa kanila is that yung gigil na kontrolin yung laro. Pero meron porsentuhan meron. Kaya lang, yung mga ganong mistakes, elementary mistakes, you want to eliminate that.
Especially if you're ahead. And you're a team who's trying to catch up here. Shy. Villena.
Good read.
Yep. Did not go for the ultimate power on this hit. Just a slight push, guiding it to the right spot.
Hirap na. Ako na, parang ang hirap na may buwelo ka na running hit. Sabay, pagtalon mo, bigla mong kukontrolin na, ops.
Kakaliwa mo pa.
Alam mo na, didiin mo na papako mo
Yeah. Bodonal is denied.
Ito yung tamang mechanics naman on that kill block. Tama, magkadikit na magkadikit, roofing it, and just the arms doing, dikit na dikit yung dalawang kamay. That's what you want to see as a coach na pagka blumock sila, magka-come together at the net. Kasi hindi vertical, shifting silang dalawa.
It was Palacio who got to it. Formento to Jaja here. Omipon keeps it up. And again, back to that play. And this time it works. And it sends us to our first technical timeout. Pagbalik natin, mapapakinggan natin ang report mula kay Julia Ong.
First technical timeout.
Kung sa Season 99 ay may new heroes of the game, itong unang siglo ay meron ding OG heroes ang NCAA. Hindi lang kasi mga sports legends at mga sikat na celebrities ang naging bunga ng NCAA schools, kundi pati na rin ang mga pambansang bayani ng Pilipinas at dating presidente. Produkto ng Kolehiyo de San Juan de Letran ang mga revolusyonaryong sina Apolinario Mabini at Emilio Jacinto. Ganun din ang mga dating presidenteng sina Manuel Quezon, Sergio
NCAA Season 100 Women's Volleyball Tournament. Ang determinasyon ng Lady Generals na lumaban ang pinaka-proud si Coach Rod. Bago nga daw ang kanyang kupunan kaya hindi siya masyado nag-e-expect mula sa mga ito. Pero as you can see, exceeding the expectations naman daw ang ibinibigay ng mga ito sa kanya. Ngayon, communication, connection, and consistency ang hiling niya mula sa mga ito. Ayaw daw niya makita na inuuna nilang ma-frustrate kesa gumalaw ng tama. All for now, Martin and Coach Hammer.
Thank you, Julia. Ayan, mostly young players. Etong nasa lineup ng Lady Generals. Their biggest loss going into this season is really Kat Almazan, who was their leading scorer for a few seasons.
Yeah.
Diba?
Reyes din graduated na, no?
Yeah.
Oo.
So now, it's gonna be a new chapter for EAC.
Which is, you take the hits,
Ah.
but eventually, if you have a young squad that grows together, you just have to be patient with it, eh.
Yeah.
Dagdagan mo lang ng konting pasensya, maraming laro, and eventually, in 3 years' time, provided na magkakasama pa rin sila at walang lilipat,
Yeah.
meron kang stuff to work with.
Tawag nila doon.
Meron kasi uso na yun, eh.
Oo. Hindi, tawag nila doon, nahihinog na.
Oo,
Kapag
ganun talaga.
magkakasama sila ng maraming taon.
Mhm.
8 apiece. Bedanya! Feathery touch in front. Aliman with the help of the net!
Point for EAC.
Mababa daw yun. Mababa yung set, pero okay lang. She will take the points. Yan kasi underhand set. Medyo,
Yeah.
yun talaga malaking tulong yung net.
Kung ikaw si Bustamante doon, there was nothing you can do.
Wala na.
Diba?
Charge it to experience na lang yung
Yeah.
Brad.
Yung net na yung nagdikta. This is Ann Formento.
Graduating this year?
Yeah, supposedly. Ito si Ann. She's been in the EAC stable for a few seasons already. As we see this attack from Bodonal. Bustamante. De Andres, nababasa na yung mga atake niya. Dayanan. Kept alive by Umipon. Bustamante. Back row hit for Aliman. Sinagot ni Andal. Petanya with a delay. Magalona. Andal again with great defense. And it leads to this Bustamante attack, who is now in double figures.
Quite quiet in the second set. A lot of the heavy lifting in the first set. Pero ganda ng mechanics talaga niya pumalo. Maganda yung mechanics niya pumalo. Nakikinig sa coach.
I have to credit half of that point to the effort of Marian Andal na sinagot at sinalo yung mga malulutong na atake nitong EAC.
Makunat niya.
Uh,
Narinig mo eh.
Yeah. 9-all here in the second. Bodonal! Whoa. Umipon. De Andres. This is a good pass. Marian again. Shai winds up and puts it down. Perpetual overtakes here in the second set. Shai Umipon gives them back the lead.
Di pa nga ganun kakargado yung palo ni Shai.
10 points for Bustamante already. She's been really active since the beginning of this match. Uy! Hirap naman ang first ball. This will be 8. Uy! Hindi nga tumawid. So EAC in this stretch, they're falling apart. Erica Budonal, papalitan ni Alex Razonable. 11-9.
11 serving 9.
Bustamante again, serving it well. Nahihirapan si Alimen. Alex overcooks it.
Attack goes out.
Perpetual with a
to,
string of points. Yeah.
Shaky to. You want to be locked in step with them. Talking about the Lady Generals. Interesting setup here. First ball
Slightly
na
better
naman.
pickup, pero oo nga eh, not enough to get them a clean attack.
That's a clean attack.
Alimen forced to set this up. Geno Mapas.
Attack hitter.
5-0 run now for the Lady Altas. And Coach Rod has seen enough.
By EAC. Score is 13-9 in favor of Perpetual Health.
Ba naman lagi na tayo ganito pumapasok. Kaya ka nape-pressure eh.
Organize mo sa likod.
Kailangan Huwag nyo nang gawaan ng paraan na pumapalo pa ng alanganin yung mga outside hitter mo. Kasi magpapatong ka ng isa. Ipitin nyo na muna si Jing. Pwede?
Yeah, ang nagiging problema ng EAC and the last two plays, yung first ball nila, parehas tinarget itong si Jing Alimen. So now, eto, Razonable and De Andres. Oh, si Alex yung kumuha dito. Combination, not gonna work.
Good save.
Still alive. Uy! Na-delay si Shai.
Trying to go for that combi.
That ends the run of Perpetual. Ito, supposedly also a patong play.
Dan serving 13.
10-13. Razonable will serve. Andal with a perfect give. Eto, siya na yung pumasa sa kanyang spiker. Formento. Alimen! Detonates!
Talagang maasahan mo siya, no? Basta bigyan mo ng magandang bola. Alam niya kung paano papatayin. Alam niya paano papalo. Masakto yung set sa kanya. And she knows, and she's not scared.
Yeah.
11 serving 13.
Grabe yan. Jing Alimen. 2 straight for EAC. Ooh! These errors are hurting EAC.
Ngayon naman, yung mga elementary mistakes.
Magmula pa.
Pagka-service kasi, you just want to get it in so you can...
Substitution for the Lady Altas.
This is
Number 14,
Uy
number 3.
coming in for the first time.
Now serving.
Pangalan niya, Dizerlin Joyce Uy. Ang tawag niya sa kanila, Bea. So that's her full name. 14-11. She comes in for serving purposes. Alimen. Outside. That bounced off the net. So Perpetual will re-establish a 4-point lead.
15 serving 11.
What a turnaround for the Lady Altas here in the second. Alimen! Sobra to! Geno Mapas! Alert at the net!
Kanina pa siya nag-aantay ng malinis na palo. She forced one kanina, but now, opportunity presents itself.
Magalona.
Over-received by the defense of Perpetual, and she was right there for that mini regalo.
Yeah. 15-12. Palacio activated by Fifi Ariola, and that brings us to this break. We'll be back after a few reminders.
Second technical timeout.
Marami sa mga student-athletes ng NCAA ang tumutuloy sa mga professional basketball leagues at may mga piling atleta rin na nagiging basketball legends. Ilan sa mga past and future basketball legends ng NCAA ay sina Kaloy Loizaga, Laura Mumar at Freddie Webb na sinundan nila Atoy Ko, Philip Cesar, Vergel Meneses, Alvin Patrimonio at Samboy Lim. Isama nyo na rin sina Romel Aducul, Rodi Santos,
Si Contra Perpetual on GTV, and Perpetual is on a roll right now. Palacio attacking from the middle, and that gives them the 4-point lead, 16-12. This has been quite a run already for the Lady Altas. Ever since falling behind early on, they have launched themselves into this 4-point lead.
Now serving.
Si Fifi Ariola, lethal at the service line, will now start. Razonable, better pass, Omapas. Omipon denied. Ooh, Palacio.
They will take the points even if it was just ever so slightly hit by Palacios.
The fingertips lang yun, ano?
Oo.
7 points for Palacio already. Oh, Villena.
Oh, good save.
Kinuha ni Andal. Umipon the drop. Woo!
Pati mga drop ball, nagkakaroon na ng challenges dito. Ang EAC kanina, malinis na malinis sila dyan.
18 serving round.
This is Shai Umipon's 10th point. And now the biggest lead for the Lady Altas. Combination naman para kay Omapas. Tight angle but made it work. Bihira yung patong tas cross court.
Now serving. Jennifer
Hirap na,
Omapas.
Yeah.
Mapapalaterals ka kung ikaw yung depensa eh. Mahihilo ka eh.
Lihis kasi. Oh! Palacio with some power this time.
Oh, Palacios hits in the middle. Okay itong Palacio Like sa'yo meron eh. Meron at merong talent eh.
This is Palacio connecting on her 8th point. Again, EAC is getting good passes here on the first ball. Di lang talaga makapatay. Bustamante puts it through. And now, Perpetual has broken this set wide open. Bustamante gives them the 7-point advantage.
Mahal dito.
Ito, pensa nyo eh. Hindi kayo makakakuha ng puntos. Tapos pinababayaan nyo pa yung depensa nyo. Huwag nyo na pabayaan yung depensa nyo. Pag hindi pa black, ano gagawin? Pag ang set up na pa lang sa middle, ano gagawin? O, eh yung ginagawa nyo. Iba ginagawa nyo.
Yan yung mga lapses ng EAC that caused this turnaround in the second set. Etong si Geraldine Palacio, tubong Quezon mula sa Lucena City. And ang idol niya, she's 5'9", looks taller if you see her in person. As we see the sequence here, Mariano will try, sent back, and that's a point for the Lady Generals. Pero ang idol niya, Jaja Santiago.
Pre, middle eh.
Oo nga eh. Who, by the way, got a championship in the Japan League and just wrapped up her career with her team. So we're waiting to see kung ano yung next step.
Oh,
Well,
kung parehas lang yung mga zero dun sa kontrata eh.
abangan natin. Meantime, 14-20. Hindi do papakawala ng Perpetual. Mariano, who has been excellent for Perpetual today, both on offense and defense. This time, connecting on that clip.
No, getting rewarded din because she's been doing a lot of work covering the attacks nitong EAC.
Now, even at the net, anticipating that attack. Geno Mapas, that one rolls in.
Bonus points.
And now if you're EAC and you want to push back a little, perfect time to do it.
Villena serving.
Jaja Villena will begin. Derecho kay Andal. Mariano. Set back by Razonable.
Single coverage.
Not the tallest of blockers, but Razonable covers it well.
16 serving 21.
Two straight for EAC. Jaja Villena. Uy, ganda ng bigay. Inangat ni Omapas. Razonable. Forced to angle that.
Oo, mahirap yun eh. Mahirap, nakita mo, yung read lang na yun, na as a setter, nakita mo bumaback pedal pa yung attacker mo, tapos naka-set up na yung magalo na sa gitna. I mean, ano yung percentage play eh.
Yeah.
Ba't mo dadalhin doon sa hindi pa nakapwesto? You gotta give it to those who can attack. And safety din yun nung kakampi mo eh.
Yeah.
Mariano.
Talaga nga pa backpedal, pa sideways.
Nakita mo eh, hindi pa, kasi paparating pa lang sa isa bola, ini-scan mo na eh.
Yeah.
So alam mo kung sino yung nakapwesto na.
Ito, better hit coming from Alex. Umipon mula sa likod. De Andres was right there. Ooh, this is double contact on Magnay.
Double contact.
So, 23-16.
Growing pains of a young setter. Growing pains,
23,
growing pains.
serving 16.
Oo, malinaw.
Pang beach volley na
Na set.
set yun.
Of course, in beach volley, are they using a heavier ball there? Okay, we gotta confirm. Razonable.
But definitely way hotter
Yeah.
climate.
Set point situation for the Lady Altas.
The Lady Altas.
They're just
are
rolling
now at
here.
set point.
Not looking back after taking over. Magnay. Razonable.
Alex Casigal.
Gets one back.
Good timing there on that hit.
Pinakamalinis ni Alex Razonable ngayong
Medyo
araw na to.
nag-pause pa nga siya eh. Pause?
Tsaka tumalon, ano?
17, serving 24.
And now it's Magnay. Starting it up. Better serve. Uy. Soft push. Omapas. Easy up. Postamante. Tracked down by De Andres. But EAC could not get it on the second ball. 25-17 for the Lady Altas. They complete the fight back and comeback here in set number 2.
Hello mga kapuso! Ako po si Christine San Agustin at ngayon, nandito tayo sa San Beda University para saksihan ang kanilang pep rally para syempre ipakilala at suportahan ang kanilang mga atleta na ready ng sumabak para sa NCAA Season 100. Kaya tara, samahan niyo po ako. How was the preparation coming into the Season 100?
After the Season 99, non-stop pa rin po yung training namin for Season 100.
As a rookie po, super looking forward po ako this NCAA Season 100.
Balik sa ating coverage of NCAA Season 100 on GTV and Heart of Asia. Set number 2, slightly different story, Coach Hammer, because it was EAC who got the better start. But midway through, Perpetual nagkaroon ng malaking run and they never looked back.
Oo, nakakuha sila ng momentum. I think that was a 6-0 run.
Yeah.
And then after that, mas naging Pinoy depensa nila. After a timeout, nag-timeout si Coach Sandy, if I'm not mistaken, or it was a technical timeout, nag-tighten up sila.
Yeah.
So, mas gumanda yung depensa nila and hindi na nila nilaro yung laro. They didn't play with their foot. They brought the ball to their attackers, better execution, and they cleaned up their defense. That's the most important part.
That's right. Their floor defense was led by their excellent libero, itong si Marian Andal, who has to work double time today kasi yung katandem niya na si Joanna Lozano is out. Kasama si Colette Gaa. And Perpetual, no problem. This actually might work out a little better for Perpetual kasi talagang umiinit, gumagana, at gumagalaw itong si Marian Andal.
Yeah, kailangan gamitin mo ng gamitin. Tama, nag-best setter nga siya, best libero.
Yeah.
On that, I think that was her freshman year. So, kung gano'n naman yung ilalaro niya, kailangan gamitin mo ng gamitin. Not to say anything about Lozano, pero meron ka nito eh.
Yeah.
So, nagsisplit sila ng time ngayon, i-extend mo. So, you would also see what you have with her.
Look at the numbers here. EAC not helping themselves with these 7 errors as compared to the more efficient play of Perpetual with only 3. Dahil ang atake ever since set number 1, dinodominate ng Perpetual. Okay, this is Bea Uy. She will start. Slight shuffling lang. Si Palacio ang nasa bench ngayon para kay Coach Sandy Rieta. So again, other players are given opportunities here as Mariano gets the check ball to begin the 3rd set.
Yep. Getting clean hits. Saka hindi sila under duress dito eh. Kasi mas matangkad talaga tong team ng Perpetual. So nakakapalo sila kung kailan nila gusto. Kagandahan lang sa EAC, they have that floor defense that they can rely on. Kaya lang medyo offline in the 2nd set.
Yeah. And that's an overcook on the serve. By the way, wala rin pala ngayon si, hindi lang natin nabanggit kanina. Etong si Gemaline Menor. Yung isa pang outstanding rookie yan for Coach Sandy this season. So, kaya nabibigyan ng tsansa itong ibang players ng Lady Outcast. Again.
Pang-5 na yan.
Yeah. This is now hurting their cause. Kasi yan ang pumipigil sa momentum ng EAC. It happened in the first set. It happened in the 2nd set. Meron pang moments doon na nagsisimula sa service error yung mga run nitong Perpetual. Dayanan. Again, Andal covers it. Omipon tries. Underhand set. Dayanan. Teka lang.
Net fall.
So net touch against Perpetual. Two all tayo dito.
Scores all 2. Now serving for EAC.
EAC trying to avoid a sweep. Perpetual gusto makauwi ng maaga, syempre.
May traffic pala sa Piñas ngayon.
Sunday.
Sunday.
Service.
It's another service error.
Saka mas mabilis pag magko-commute Pwede ka na mag-LRT2 tapos LRT1. Mahaba na doon tapos meron na sakaya ng bus. Bilis.
Ngayon ba yung libre? O MRT yun?
I think MRT.
Mas may free ride. One of the trains.
Cara Diana.
Diana connects from the middle.
Need a lot more. Pero at least meron na Meron ng mga bata na sabay-sabay magmamature in the program. Ayan, I mean, consistent yung depensa nila. So, kailangan mo lang ng setter, si Magnayi, na ma-develop.
Yeah. Omipon.
Tsaka siguro, mga 2 pang middle blocker para sa rotation.
Yeah.
So, meron tong team na to
nakaka-pop
up sila
Perpetual has the advantage here. But EAC setting it up. Out of system. No. Fifi to Palacio. Good reaction by Formento. Razonable. Straight to the nets. Not the ideal finish if you're EAC, especially in a long rally.
Now serving via
So, balik sa ating laban. Si Jing Alimen. Razonable will take a breather. She's been struggling in this match. Diana as well. Back-to-back attack errors for EAC.
Ito na naman, yung mga spurts that they give out. Tatlong error yan. 2 attacking error, 1 service error.
Yeah.
So you can't gift points sa kalaban.
Diana.
Better hit.
Omipon. Eto, Podonal naman. She's been quiet. Manalo na.
Point for the Lady Generals.
Alam mo, yung mga tulak na gano'n ni Magalon, effective might not score a
Now
point
serving,
each time.
Kara.
But it
Diana.
forces the defense to scramble. Yun
Exactly.
talaga eh. So yung
Yeah.
pagbalik na atake,
So, napapabura ng EAC. Nakakaseta pa rin sila sa side nila. 4-5. That's Cara Dayanan. Ariola again. Palacio
Geraldine Ray
from
Palacio.
the middle.
komportable. Komportable. Alam nila na, ay, bukas yung gitna. Pero yung gilid, alam mo, challenge pa rin. So, dali
Now
natin ang
serving,
sa gitna.
Shyla Omipon.
This player is loaded with potential. Itong si
Ayun, tatlo yan.
Palacio.
Yan yung tatlong nasa harap.
Oo.
Yung Bustamante, Mariano, tsaka Palacio.
Yeah.
Good save.
They're only getting started here. Oh, Rhea off the block. It worked.
Rhea Magalona.
5-6. Not the usual quick attack for Magalona, but it worked
Serving on
nonetheless.
deck, Erica Bodonal.
Ayun, si Erica Bodonal ang manggagaling sa likod. They set up Palacio again. This time, her ball is deflected. A solid hit from Alimen.
Pakong-pako yung palo.
Alimen.
Good springboard. Great approach.
Scores
Aso
now
talaga.
all 6.
Yan, alam mo yung pupuntahan eh.
Oh.
Down the hill. Downhill lang ako kung papalo.
Yeah.
Basag kung basag.
Cargado.
Aha.
Ariola. Here's a combination of speed. Doesn't work. Tulak. Reaction from Dayanan. Back attack. Andal. Siya yung pumasa kay Mariano. This is anticipated. Andal again. Underhand sets it. But here's a point.
Camille Bustamante.
Camille Bustamante. Now with 14 points in the match.
Solid. And whenever you give her opportunities, marunong maglaro.
7, serving 6.
Mahirap yun, yung small step, choppy steps approach. Pero syempre, ina-ensayo nila yan.
Yeah. Uy. Bodonal. Ariola tracks it down. Bodonal. Again. This time with a smarter
Point
shot.
for
Lakas ng arrive, pero yung pagpalo, off speed lang.
Ito mo. Down the shoot.
Magalona,
Right in the
serving.
middle of Perpetual's defense. 7-all. Rhea Magalona. Tinala kay Ariola. Bustamante. Back row hit. Bounced off the net, but Shai was able to get it. Bustamante again. Magalona this time. Digging it. Back set. Mariano. One-handed save by Budonal. Alimen. Inside. So Perpetual
Elijah
or EAC.
Alimen.
Teka lang. Challenge ang Lady Altas. Ball in, ball
Video
out.
challenge request
Nangyari
by
yan
the
sa
Lady
harap ni
Altas.
Coach Sandy Rieta.
Ball in, ball out.
So, they might have certainty here.
Mahirap pag injured, no? Lagi ka napapakita sa likod ng bench. Dati pagka may injury, nagtatago.
Oo nga.
Ayaw mo magpapakita eh.
Sila happy. Para
Happy,
ito.
okay lang.
Ano, Perpetual or EAC bench. That's how you keep warm during a challenge. Siyempre, the kids are here. It's a family day after all. Thank you for watching and bringing the whole family to Philoil. Kamag-anak to ng mga manlalaro natin dito. Very proud of how they are performing. Yep, it's quite
After
clear.
set view, the ball was in. Challenge unsuccessful. The Lady
Catching
Altas have won
3/4 of the
challenge.
line. And that brings us to our technical timeout. Pagbalik natin, pakinggan natin
First technical
ang
timeout.
i-report ni Julia Ong.
NCAA Season 100 Women's Volleyball Tournament. Tapang at puso ang gustong makita ni Coach Sandy mula sa Lady Altas. Naniniwala daw kasi siya na mananaig kung sino ang mas may gustong manalo. Kaya importante daw na tapusin na ang larong ito, maglaro ng may talino at magdesisyon ng aktwal kapag nasa taas ang bola. Ang mga paalala niya sa mga ito. All for now, Martin and Coach Hammer.
Maraming salamat, Miss Julia Ong. Para ako nasa flight doon na.
Oo.
Ayan.
Ang lumanay ng boses. Para akong safe na safe.
Oo. Di ba? Minsan,
nagsuot ka mo ng seatbelt. Chinik ko yung seatbelt ko eh. Benta, brada, benta. Chinik ko yung seatbelt ko eh. Komportable. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you, Julia. Pero yun yung kailangan ng Perpetual para matapos itong laban na to. Of course, they wanna keep it as short as they can so they're fresh when they go back to training tomorrow.
Sunod-sunod yung mga laro.
Talino, tapang.
Utak lang.
Utak, yan.
Alam mo yung execute the game plan.
Yeah. But so far, it's EAC doing everything. Jing Alimen, cross-court hit.
Hindi ko alam pa tinatago pa to eh. Dapat start mo na. Sabay-sabay na yung mga heavy hitters mo eh, di ba? Yung Alimen, yung si number 6. Bodonal. Yeah. Yang Magalona. Tapos itong middle blocker niya, yung Magalona tsaka si
Villena.
Si Villena. Wala ka na dapat tinatago dyan.
Yeah. Bustamante.
Bustamante.
Now she is up to 15 in the match. Much needed yan para sa Perpetual. Pamatay sunog.
Gagaling tong Bustamante pag nabigyan ng minutes. Pero mechanics, saka marunong maglaro. Pag nakakuha na niya yung nakuha na niya yung sukat ng floor, alam na niya paano i-vary yung hits. Nung una, puro kargado yung palo eh.
Yeah. Is there a check?
Yes, there is.
There's a check.
There was.
Jing Alimen is heating up. Cross-court kanina. Ito naman, off the block.
Tormento serving.
Yeah, that was clear. It was off Fifi Ariola. 11-8. This is near the net. Tinawid ni Ariola. Set up for Alimen. Bustamante with the coverage. Villena returns it. And Jaja Villena with a kill block. 12-8 in favor of EAC.
Good recognition there by Villena. Overreaching for that set. First ball, nagkaroon ng problema. Kayo na pa, scrambling si Ariola. I mean, buong second round, scrambling si Ariola. Yun yung nagiging challenge ngayon dito sa Perpetual. So kaya may skid din talaga sila. Uy, napaganda. 10 bits ng kaunti.
Bustamante!
Camille Bustamante.
Sabi ko sa'yo eh.
Look at this. Nice shot by Camille Bustamante. 16 puntos na ang kanyang inaambag. But now, she will come from behind. Pero may umipo naman para sa harap ng Perpetual. Eto na siya. As I mentioned her, she takes it. Alimen! Bedanya touched the net. So 13-9. EAC maintains the lead.
Substitution for the Lady Altas. Number 5, Reyes for number 10.
So, substitution. Reyes comes in for the first time.
First time?
Yeah.
First time, no?
13.
Unang beses dito sa laban natin.
Usual starter.
Yeah. We'll see. May bunot pang ganyan si Coach Sandy. So, this is wide right for Jing Alimen. Kasi naghahanap ng tamang sangkap in this stretch. And of course,
Bedanya serving.
she wants to address the struggles right now of Perpetual here in the third, but this is doable for them. But Dayanan, dun siya epektibo, no? Mas kesa sa wing.
Kasi nga, kahit sino ilagay nila dun sa middle attack, marunong bumasa eh.
Serving now for
Kahit natin,
the
Bodonal nakakuha ng isa from the back row. Dalawang na actually, isang solid hit, isang off-speed. Etong si Diana nakakuha rin. Tapos of course, the middles were attacking there. Villena at si Magalo na nakakakuha. So, alam mo na, yun yung ine-ensayo nila. Kaya proficient sila. So, dalin mo ng dalin dun.
Yeah. Oh! Return to center by the Perpetual Lady Altas.
May kasamang failure yung palo. Talaga return to center yung nangyari. It was a clean hit, but great defense by Ariola.
Yeah, Fifi was the one who got the block point. Uy! Faulty first ball. Bumuelo si Alimen. Ariola. Omipon. Good reaction from De Andres. Pero ito, inadliban. Omipon. Kept alive. Diana sends it across. It is Ariola setting up Palacio. Deflected. EAC sets things up. Good dive from Fifi. Formento going to Dayanan. 15-11. And Cara Dayanan slicing through that Perpetual defense. Now it's a 4-point lead for them. And I hear it's raining outside in the middle of the hot summer we are experiencing.
Much needed.
Yeah. Oh, sobra. Pasok! Para kay Umipon.
So may challenge dito. Ball in, ball out.
Kaya tignan natin.
Kaya hindi hinabol ni De Andres sa dulo. So ayun, sobra.
Ni-let go na niya eh. So ito. This will be big, especially for EAC. Kasi pag hindi ito successful, 5 ang abante nila papunta sa technical timeout. Perpetual, on the other hand, can trim it down to 3. You guys are seeing the players. Mostly new faces for the Lady Generals. Ayan o, ang veterano lang dyan, 2. Si Omapas at saka si Razonable. But the rest are new. Jaja Villena nandun din. Wasn't seen. Next in line for EAC.
Ito nga nag-residence ba to?
Ayan o. Dito sila nanonood. Dito si Georgina Lute. Used to be the backup setter ni Ann Formento.
Nakalain na ba siya, di ba?
No. Yeah.
Okay, tingnan natin.
Was it inside? Very close.
Out.
Oh, it's out.
Good challenge.
Challenge successful.
Pero coach, kabuhok yun.
Hey, sensitive ako dyan.
Ay, sorry. Sorry. Bye.
Sakto-sakto.
Second.
Ilang pulgada lang yun, but sharp eyes by the libero of EAC.
Let's go to this break. GTV, simulcast sa Heart of Asia. Salamat po sa inyong pagtangkilik sa women's volleyball ng NCAA. Live streaming everywhere as well on NCAA Philippines, Facebook and YouTube. GMA Sports PH on X and Facebook. It's a great Sunday, family day. Different weather, different from what we've been experiencing in the past few weeks. It's raining outside, but here, well, it's raining points for EAC in the third. Oh, and it continues to pour.
They'll take it.
Whoa, 17-11 lead.
17 serving 11.
Sakto sa linya. And if you're Perpetual, parang solid decision naman yung pag-let go kasi dikit na dikit. Omipon. Podonal will take it. Too strong. but the check was there.
Ball was touched by the Lady Altas. Point for EAC.
Check ball. Timeout, Coach Sandy, dahil 7 na ang abante ng EAC.
Simple lang yung ginagawa nila eh. Papalo ng mahaba, magdadrop. Ay, depensa muna tayo, huwag muna tayo magmadali pumalo. Ha? Ano yung palo nyo? Puro doon eh. Iba-iba, palo, drop. Hindi puro doon, natatapatan natin sila, natatapatan na nila eh. Ha?
Plus 8, plus 10. Pwede lang.
Kaya Coach Sandy naghahanap ng ibang diskarte sa opensa kasi nababasa na ng EAC lahat ng binibigay nila. Meantime, yeah, there was the touch on Reyes. Caught. Dun sa kanyang fingertips. Now it's Cara Dayanan. Still serving. Better first ball for Perpetual. And they score. Shai Omipon delivering.
Yun na naman, first ball. Pag maganda ang first ball, madaling umatake, madaling mag-vary ng mga sets, madaling ma-engage yung opensa. Pero pagka nagsascramble ka na sa first ball pa lang, medyo tagilid ka na agad sa atake mo.
And you cannot count out Perpetual. They were in a same situation. In set number 2, they were able to grind it out and win that set. Reyes with the off speed. Not gonna work. Ooh, Alimen with the error.
Miguel.
Lead is down to 5, 2 straight for Perpetual.
13 serving 18.
Shai Omipon ang magsisimula. Here's the setup. Back set for Budonal. Andal giving it to Reyes. Good reaction by De Andres. Oh. Bustamante, kinaliwa. Back row hit. Oh, nice dive by Ariola. Both teams scrambling. Budonal. Better pickup for Shai. Here is the give for Bustamante. Buhay pa to. Tumawid na si Formento. Set up by Perpetual. Is deflected by De Andres with the effort. Aliman puts it down.
Tough shot. Tough kill. Bail out hit. Grabe yung defense dito ng EAC. How about that?
That is
Bodonal serving.
out of system.
Iniensayo kaya talaga niya yun? No?
Oh.
Pilipit yung mga palo nito ni Aliman. Ilang points? 9? 9 points off the bench.
Precisely. But
ayun lang.
Service goes out.
Ayun lang.
it's a service error.
Pangatlo sa set na to.
Diba? Kung gano'n nila
Serving now for
sinipagan yung puntos, ganun kadali binigay pagkatapos.
Parang ang lalim daw. Ang lalim nung pinagbulan mo na.
Sensya na.
Eh, ganoon din. Nag-error din dito on the service si Palacio.
So, 20-14.
Magalona serving.
Rhea Magalona proceeds to the service area. Setup for Winnie Bedanya.
Attack point, Winnie Bedanya.
Nakakarga na yung mga veterano. Kailangan ganyan eh. Puntahan mo na yung Umipon sa Bedanya once you're behind. May hierarchy. Hindi yan equal opportunity sports eh. Hindi naman ganun. Kaya kailangan may mga point of attacks ka na. Oops! Teka lang, lumalayo na yung kalaban. Sino yung mainit ko dito sa dalawa? Matagal na bang hindi nakakapalo si Umipon? Kailangan dalhan ko ng bola para ganahan naman.
And we've seen very few chances for Bedanya. Pero si Alimen, talagang sa kanya, tiwala. Etong EAC.
Sa kanya pa rin babalik. No?
Kanya pa rin.
Oo, every time.
Ang hirap ng mga atake niya, Coach.
Grabe, pilipit yung balikat.
21-15. And Formento with a sharp serve. But good pickup. Bedanya had to adjust.
Parang walo yung kamay ng mga defender ng EAC.
Winnie again. Bodonal with the coverage. Alimen. This is Bustamante. Single block by Dayanan.
Great defense there by Dayanan. Very good here in the third set rather.
Yeah, it is.
Single coverage here.
Serving 15.
Covering a red-hot Camille Bustamante.
Timeout. Perpetual help.
Perpetual will call another timeout.
Wala ka na, late ka na, mababa na yung bola. Lagi mo sinasabi yan eh. Condition kayo pag nasa taas na. Pag-alanganin kayo, kaya sa pag-alanganin kayo, kuhanin niyo yung bola. Huwag kayo kumasa sa outside.
Boy, hindi pa tapos!
Habulin niyo yan o. Eh, tayo eh.
25 oh! Fuego!
Malinaw ang mensahe ni Coach Sandy Rieta. Pag-alanganin, kunin nyo pa rin.
Kunin nyo pa
Pag
rin.
hindi nyo sure.
Huwag kang
kunin nyo.
mag-hesitate.
So, EAC is just 3 points away
Serving.
from forcing a fourth set. Bakit hindi? I made the fourth today. Here's the serve. Oh, that's near the net. But De Andres unable to get to it. Kanda nung reaction na yun mula kay Fifi Ariola. Was that Ariola or Umipon? Yeah, it's definitely Fifi. Presence of mind to tip that ball to the other
Bustamante,
side dahil
serving.
malapit na sa net yung bigay sa kanya.
Yun na naman, no? Yung laging malapit sa net na first ball.
Eto, back set. Jaja Villena. Quick attack. So we're seeing some variation from Anformento
16.
reactivating Jaja Villena for their 23rd point. Jump serve incoming. Little too risky for Alimen. That's the high risk, high reward scenario when you're executing a jump serve.
Pero may 6-point cushion, 7-point cushion ka naman kanina. So you have a little bit more leeway.
Pero kailangan nila ng panapos dito if they want to stay alive in the match.
Free ball.
And they are given an opportunity. Combination. Reyes with the coverage. Another chance ball. Let's see how they will attack this defense. And that's how Villena, who has been solid in this stretch for EAC, puts them at set point.
There is one attack that Villena has been really going to be her go-to move. Laging yung running hit na yan.
Now, she will serve
She improved
for
her
the set.
timing din. She improved her timing when it comes to that. Siguro with the reps din with the setter. Laking bagay nun. Alam kung kailan ibibigay.
Ooh, 41st ball.
Yun na naman, first ball.
Bodonal with a chance to end it, and she does. EAC stays alive in the match. And they take the third. Erica Bodonal seeing the crack on that wall. 25-17. EAC wins set number 3.
Hello mga kapuso, this is Glycel Galpo at ngayong araw ay nandito tayo sa Jose Rizal University sa Mandaluyong to witness their pep rally as a show of support for the JRU Bombers. Kaya naman tara at samahan niyo ako.
Lahat maganda yung presentasyon ng mga bawat atleta, no? Pero ang pinaka-paborito ko is how we brought joy to the JRU community. We are united and for sure, we will all support the athletes of Jose Rizal University.
Welcome back to our coverage. Third set, highlights, and EAC taking one back in this match. Again, they showed in this set that they can be consistent, that they can sustain their offense, and Perpetual had, minimal answers to EAC's attacks. It was Jing Alimen who led the way with numerous powerful and crafty hits. Floor defense of EAC also giving them a lot of chances against this Perpetual defense. Para sa Lady Altas naman, it's been far and few in terms of scoring. Camille Bustamante providing one of the few attack points. Pero ang EAC Lady Generals, Winnie Bedanya scoring right here. Another setup for Bustamante. But look at the floor defense of EAC, leading to out-of-system points for Jing Alimen. And then, at the tail end, ang inasahan ng Lady Generals, etong si Jaja Villena and Erica Budonal.
Inantay pa ng third set, gamitin ng tiin tong si Alimen. Dapat simula pa lang after a good game, bibigay mo na, yun lang yung difference. Yung attacks, plus 8 sila, and errors ng Perpetual. Of course, kill blocks din. Maganda yung dinepensa nila sa net. But for the most part, 8-point spread, yan, nakikita natin, it's in the attacks. And punong abala, si Alimen. So, you might as well use her dahil nothing to lose naman, everything to gain. Para dito kay Coach Rod.
9 points in the match for Jing Alimen. Look at this. EAC doubling the attack points in that third set. Maalala natin, first two natin, the attacking department was dominated by the Lady Altas. So that was the big change for EAC. They were getting the first balls, pero hindi sila maka-execute ng first two sets, and then finally it clicked in the previous encounter. All right, set number 4 is here. Good to have you with us on a Sunday. Maraming salamat din po. Binabati natin lahat ng nanonood via GTV and Heart of Asia and live streaming on NCAA Philippines and GMA Sports PH. You guys have Martin Javier alongside Coach Hammer Martin Antonio with our courtside reporter. Nandiyan si Julia Ong at courtside. Ito na. Simula ng ating fourth set. Lady Altas at 7-5. They're trying to end their 4-game slide. EAC also trying to bounce back. And that's how we ended set number 3. Slide plays mula dito kay Jaja Villena.
Alam mo naman na hindi nakokontrol. Kanina po may problema ang Perpetual when it comes to covering that running hit. You might as well go to it over and over again.
Milk it until it gets red.
Hanggat hindi na didepensahan.
Yeah. Oh, service for EAC setter and Formeto. How about this? They've had few aces in this match. At yung gusto mo sa EAC, kanina kasi nag-error sila dahil kargado yung mga serve nila. Hindi nila tinigilan, in-improve lang nila. And now they're
ball
putting
control.
Pressure on Perpetual's first ball. This is too strong for Menor. No, Menor is here. So,
si Gaa yung pero hindi sila ginamit to start off yung regular starters.
Yeah, curious. Okay, challenge to.
Ball in, ball out.
Ball in, ball out para sa Perpetual. I wonder kung saan galing itong reshuffling ng players ni Coach Sandy Rieta as we see the kids inside Phil Oil. Look at this. Diba? Enjoying volleyball here in San Juan. Maybe, getting some inspiration as they start their own volleyball journey as we see this replay. Very clear. Outside. So unsuccessful challenge for Coach Sandy Rieta.
Scores 3-0.
EAC, 3-point lead, carrying all of that momentum that they balled up in set number 3. Again, Formento with a good serve. Blocking of EAC has also improved. And lack of communication that time around. And
Soft start for Perpetual.
look at this. Nag-alangan pareho si Ariola at si Palacio. 4-zip. Andal. Siya na yung kumuha doon. Menor. Oh, that one hit the antenna first, so it will give Menor her first point.
Mahirap kumuha ng timing na ganyan. I-insert ka, fourth set na.
Yeah.
Now for Perpetual Health.
And Coach Hammer, after Bedanya and Omipon, siya yung pinakamataas na scorer ng Perpetual in the previous games. So, yeah, that's why we're curious. She's only entering here in the fourth. As we see, sino pa ba? Jing Alimen para sa EAC.
Bigyan ng kumpiyansa. Na mahirap pagka, alam mo yun, yung medyo yamado yung team mo, kailangan diinan mo na agad. Kasi pagka nagkaroon ng kumpiyansa, they would fight back.
Huwag mo na tigilan. Ito si Alimen naman. Jump serve. Incoming. Oh, that one went in. Menor. Menor! Providing some spark for Perpetual. So, Gemaline Menor, who just entered here in the fourth set, scoring a couple of points. 2 puntos ng Perpetual galing sa kanya. Formento, combination. So now EAC is getting comfortable and getting that flow on offense.
Exactly the perfect term, flow. Pag may fluidity yung offense sila, nakakahanap sila ng mga clean creases. Nung third set, sinimulan niya ni Alimon, nakakuha sila ng momentum. Ngayon, yung pag-surge nila forward, medyo mahirap apulahin yan.
At nakukuha na rin nila at na-identify yung mga epektibong atake.
Yep.
So, now, doon pumupunta si Formento. Pero ito, puntos para sa Perpetual.
Point for the Lady Altos.
6-2, 6-3 is the tally. That's another one for Gemaline Menor. All of Perpetual's points here in the fourth coming from her. Pero ito, manggagaling naman siya sa likod. So, Ariola really maximizing Menor at the front line earlier. Alimen. They give it to Shai. Dayanan. Drop doesn't work. Ooh, Bedanya with the delay again. De Andres. This one is red. Alimen will try from behind and she drops it in.
Good hit on the middle for Alimen. So ngayon, ito na yung regular 5 with the libero ni Coach Sandy Rieta. It's Menor. Itong si Umipon, Bedanya, Ariola, tsaka si Reyes.
Reyes.
Yan yung regular starters niya eh.
Alimen scoring on the drop. Ito yung setup. Papunta kay Winnie Bedanya.
Winnie Bedanya.
And they have to give her more plays, Coach.
Yep. Exactly.
Now serving.
One of the most effective when it comes to that quick.
Tsaka efficient siya eh. Wala kang wasted action sa kanya. Veterano na rin kasi, so kailangan dalin mo ng dalin.
Jing Alimen, another one from behind. 8-4 in favor of EAC. Pagbalik natin, pakinggan natin si Julia Ong.
Kilalang-kilala ngayon si Carlos Yulo sa kanyang double gold sa Paris. Pero alam nyo ba na mayroon ng naunang Carlos na naglaro sa Olympics na tubong NCAA? Siya'y walang iba kundi si Carlos Caloyloy Zaga na nagpa-champion sa San Beda Red Lions ng 3 beses noong 1950s. Lumahok si Loizaga ng 2 beses sa Olympics, pati na rin sa Asian Games, FIBA Asia at FIBA World Championships kung saan nagkamit siya ng maraming gintong medalya. Sa taong 2023, naluklok
NCAA Season 100 Women's Volleyball Tournament. Ang kumpiyansang ipinapakita ng Lady Generals ang gusto ni Coach Rod mula sa kanyang koponan. He wants them to be more consistent but not complacent. Also to be more aggressive. Sa panig naman ng Lady Altas, ang paalala lang ni Coach Sandy sa kanila ay to work smarter dahil daw sa mabagal na decision making kaya sila naiisahan ng Lady Generals. All for now, Martin and Coach Hammer.
Maraming salamat at mabuhay, Julia Ong. So, they need to work smarter here, talking about the Lady Altas. Kasi even the out-of-system plays ng EAC and the long rallies are going in favor of the Lady Generals.
Yeah. Kasi pag humahaba yung rally, pumapabor sa EAC.
9-4. Difficult first ball. Shy. So EAC is now giving more coverage and Aliman is finding the spots.
Pinainit nila eh. Third set na nakakuha ng buwelo yan.
14 puntos na para kay Jing Aliman. And you like her energy. Uplifting the spirits of her teammates.
Saka kita mo clearly sa body language. Ang laki ng momentum shift na parang ang liamado is EAC.
Fighter, itong si Jing Aliman. Sobrang atake ni Budonal. And that is the ultimate momentum breaker. Perpetual will try to chip away.
Ariola serving.
They haven't been themselves since the third. Eto, sobra yung bigay. Pero, puntos pa rin.
Nagawan pa rin ng paraan. Wala, disconnected tong Perpetual.
And it was off a
Magalona serving.
over reception. Rhea Magalona will start. Andal with a better pass. Combination is going to be tracked down. But a chance is gifted to Perpetual. Omipon.
Drop ball.
Drop ball works for Shy. Yeah, perfect read. Para dito kay Shy Omipon.
6 serving 11.
So Perpetual gets a point back. Better pass. Jaja Villena.
Sabi ko sa'yo, di magawa ng remedyo, di magawa ng paraan. Paulit-ulit mo pupuntahan. Dalawa lang yan eh. Yung Aliman sa middle hit na going down the line or dun sa drop ball sa gitna or yung running hit ni Villena.
Yeah. 12-6. This triggers another Perpetual timeout.
Hindi tayo makapag-adjust. Hahabol ka, titingin ka pa sa kanya. Oo na naman tayo ng oo. Tapos may reason ka na naman. Andiyan ka na sa loob eh. Tumanabaho ka na dyan. O tama nilisin mo.
Bawi na.
Wala ka sarili mo.
Yeah. So naka-address yan kay Gem Menor kasi may pag-alangan sa kanyang movement.
Mahirap talaga pag pinasok ka ng fourth set, yung timing, yung rhythm pa lang.
That's true.
Parang ako, if, hindi naman ako volleyball coach, pero yung rhythm lang, I would have stick with Bustamante and Mariano kasi sila, they started it. And then you're asking too much kay Menor. Pero dito, ito kasi yung reliables talaga. Ito yung rotation talaga ni Coach Sandy.
Pumailalim doon. Etong si Jing Aliman. Kaya palubo yung atake niya. So, Perpetual gets one back.
Serving now for Perpetual Health.
It's another tall player on Perpetual side. That's Enrico. This is denied, but sent over. Menor.
There you go.
Tug up by De Andres. Podonal. Too
Beaten.
soft. So 2 straight for the Lady Altas. Had the right intention, and she actually scored the point of a drop from the back row earlier. Pero mali lang talaga yung contact sa bola. Charis Enrico continues to serve. Setup, combination for Dayanan. Menor drops, but
Good pancake.
wow, good reaction from EAC. Pedanya, binuhay pa. Look at the floor defense of the Lady Generals making things happen. Omipon swings, and EAC ends up with the point. Relentless activity on the floor.
13-13.
Wow. 13-8. Jing Alimen. Boom. Setup. Winnie goes low. Referee saying it's good. Block went out.
Point for the Lady Altas.
So that's off the block for Gemaline Menor.
Serving now is Pauline Reyes.
Lead is down to 4. Perpetual is fighting back. Bigay kay Formento. Kombinasyon. And it goes in for Dayanan.
Point for the Lady Generals.
To quiet dito. Start of the fourth set si Dayanan, but ayun na naman, sa gitna. Basta gitna, maganda yung efficiency nila. At pag yung mga running hits na nanggagaling sa gitna, papunta sa gilid, that opens it up.
I like the adjustment from Dayanan because her previous hit, it was also a combination right there in the middle. Inasalo na ng Perpetual. So, dinrap na niya yun. But, Villana commits the service error. Not the time for EAC to commit errors because Perpetual is creeping up here. Eto ulit si Dayanan. Eto, nabasa na. Stronger hit for Bodonal. Ariola dives for it. Bodonal! Oh, it's still alive. Playable. Magalona. Omibon. And chooses Erica. No. Fifi to Winnie. Long rally. Alimen. Bedanya.
That's it. First ball. Disconnected. Long rally. You have to bring it to your veteran scorers. Pero importante makontrol mo yung first ball.
11 serving 14.
Love the effort from both teams. Menor, 4 quick points for her. All here in the 4th frame. Oh, and now Perpetual is reading the attacks better. Look at this. Kill block for Fifi Ariola.
Baka yung backwick yan? Eh, ba't di mo binabatuhan? Alam na nga agad nila, sabi ko nga sa'yo, dapat marunong kang bumasa kung kanino ang intensity ng block nila. Hindi na nga binabantayan si Reo, ayaw mo pang bigyan. Alam nila babantayan nila ito, tsaka yun ngayon, oh. Kuha patong.
All right. From down 8 earlier. From down 6 rather earlier. Perpetual has trimmed the lead down to 2. Kaya yun yung in-address ni Coach Rod. Ayaw niyang bitawan ito ng mga bata niya. You have the golden opportunity to force a 5th. But now, Menor has Been displaying improved play ever since checking in. Winnie is now red. Shy tries. Formento. Over to Botonal. Down the line. Outside. Lead is down to 1.
Yep. Wake up call lang, kailangan na ng percentage. So ngayon, dito naman, kailangan pakalmahin mo yung nerves ng EAC. Kasi malaki yung lamang nila kanina, ang ganda ng body language sila. Siyempre, babawi at babawi itong Perpetual. Winning program to eh.
Yeah.
So kailangan ready ka rin.
No, Dianan!
And that's how you respond.
Puts a stop to the 4-0 run by the Lady Altas. And that is still working for them. That combination for Dianan in the middle. Dikoy, yung nasa gilid. Or Kara now will come from behind. Omipon returned. Shy again. Alimen with a better reaction. Ito na si Budunal. Pushes it. They go back to Shy. Bounce off the net. De Andres tracks it down. Alimen sends out the free ball. Ariola with a 1-2. Dive by De Andres. Alimen swings. And it goes out.
Ball out.
Good opportunity to hit. Percentage lang. Kanina pumapasok eh.
Yeah. 14-15. Ito na ang Perpetual. Better pass. Magalona. That's the right decision. Rhea Magalona brings us to this break. They're up by 2.
Ang unang pumapasok sa isipan pag NCAA ang napag-uusapan ay basketball. Pero kahit sa ibang larangan ng palakasan, lalaban pa rin ang NCAA. Tignan nyo ang tubong mapuwa na si chess grandmaster Eugene Torre na isa na ang Hall of Famer. Ang taga-College of St. Benilde na Season 92 Men's Volleyball Champion at MVP na si John Vic.
Welcome back to our coverage. Ito na para sa mga kwentong totoo, kwentong kapuso. Sumali na sa U-Scoop Plus Facebook group at i-share ang inyong mga larawan at video. Maaaring ma-feature ang inyong istorya sa aming newscast. Gamitin lang ang hashtag U-Scoop sa lahat ng inyong mga post. And again, they will be handy come election time sometime next week. So, mag-post lang po kayo na mag-post. Even now, you know, during campaign period. Alright.
Saka pwede rin yung mga fun and cute stuff lang.
Oo naman.
Yun yung mga pinaka-the best.
Yeah.
Mga light articles.
Feel good stories.
Yan.
Good drop. Shy Omipon responds.
Speaking of feel good, Coach Sandy would be feeling good about the response ng kanyang team dito.
Fighting back here in set number 4. Down 6 early on. Now they are back in it. Jing Aliman went for the swipe out. And it's a successful point.
Ito dapat starter nila. Ito talaga dapat. Kasi kita mo, nung pumasok siya medyo alanganin yung mga talo niya. Once she warmed up, kita mo ang taas din pala po vertical, lakas pumalo, marunong mag-ball placement. So you gotta afford her time to warm up in the game.
Agreed.
Kasi iba yan yung biglang ipapasok ka lang.
Eto. Kanina pa warmed up. That's another point for Perpetual. Shy Omipon wind up and put down. Now, she will serve. So ito, EAC can take advantage with her at the back row. Reyes, tipped up. Alimen. Diretso yan kay Andal. Adlib mula kay Menor. Villena!
Efficient attacks sa gitna.
Coach, 11 puntos na para kay Jaja Villena. And I think This is only her first or second non-running attack point.
Formento serving.
So alam mo na if you're scouting EAC, malakas sila sa gitna. Doon sila nakaka-fabricate ng points. And not necessarily sa quicks at saka sa mga dumps, pero doon nila na-engage yung opensa nila.
Yeah. Oh, the return. Puntos para kay Shai Umipon. And it's off this return. A little bit out of system again. But Shai still delivers. She now has 15. Si Enrico pa rin getting extended minutes for Coach Sandy. Back row. Diretso sa net. Tabla tayo sa fourth set. Here come the Lady Altas. And EAC, their errors are starting to get more costly. Charis Enrico begins. Formento. Podonal. Ito inangat niya. Ariola to Bedanya with the left hand. And Perpetual takes the lead. What a fight back for the Lady Altas.
And the Lady Altas have
Winnie Bedanya using her left hand. Ito si Enrico, 6 flat. Tangkado galing Oriental Mindoro. Tayanan, EAC, kailangan ng pamatay sunog. Winnie Bedanya. Tayanan again. Dug up. Reyes. Formento. Aliman is denied. But Paul is still in play. Winnie Bedanya. Bedanya with 9 points and a 4-0 run for the Lady Altas.
Tutuloy off the system? Kahit na. Plan A, Plan B, di ba? Sinabi ko, Plan A. Pag wala, tutuloy siya sa patong. Sa 5 siya pupunta. C3.
Yeah, you can just sense the frustration in the voice of Coach Rod Palmero. Kasi in-instruct naman niya.
Oo.
And
the Lady Altas are now at 20.
He's got to make better reads. Talking about the EAC. Yan yung expectation ni Coach Rod dito from them. Enrico. Better. First ball. Villena. Ito. Naiangat. Minor! Check ball! 5 points for Gemaline Minor. All coming here in the fourth set.
21 serving 18.
Look at this. This is why she is their third leading scorer in the season.
MVP ng Volleyball Fiesta to.
Late entry pa dito sa laban natin. Ang bilis umambag. Combination para naman kay Alimen.
Net touch pa.
May humawak pa ng net natin. So EAC gets a point back. But now it's a different scenario for them. They're behind here in the fourth set. At one point, they led it by 6. Oh, what a serve. Oh, and it's an ace. Jing Aliman cuts the lead down to 1. 17 points now for Aliman.
Off the bench.
And again, off the bench, good follow-up performance for Aliman. 11 points previously. Set up, denied. Naabangan na nila si Bedanya. Minor catches the line.
Taking care of business.
And she has been the unsung hero for the Lady Altas. just providing stability. Etong si Gemalyn Menor, 22-20. Reyes with a solid serve. Formento. Tagap Bayandal. Ito na. Soft touch. Kept up. Dayanan will send it across. Ariola. Back to Menor. They go. And to Bodonal. Not gonna work. Ariola. Balik kay Menor. Naabangan na. This is gonna be saved. Bodonal. Two-handed push. Both teams making an effort. It's still playable. Ariola, binalik ni Villena. Tip, returned. But ball is still up. Dayanan. Bedanya is denied. Isa pa, Menor naman. Bumalik din. Formento. Bodonal, longest rally of the match, and it's still going, Winnie.
Kaso net touch.
Oh.
Error, pagod. O, kita mo na ka. Pahawak sa tuhod si Ariola.
Wow, that was a long rally. Great effort by both teams, but Winnie Bedanya right here, as she was going down. Tumama sa net. 21-22. Better first ball. Ito ulit si Menor. Naabangan na. Oh, Winnie sends it through. Winnie Bedanya now reaches double figures with 10. More importantly, she made up for her error earlier. Laki ng bawi para kay Bedanya. Menor will start. First ball, combination is red. Bodonal will try it. Not gonna work. Eto na. Si Dayanan mula naman sa kabila. Check. Magalona!
Good swing action. Sa puntos, walang problema. Alam mo, hindi siya power hitter. Pero pag yung mga quick hits na kaya niyan dalhin sa mga spots.
Hook shot.
Serving now for the Lady
Alex Razonable is back in the game. Bodonal, dahil nasasalo yung mga atake niya, pinalitan muna ni Coach Rod. Sharp serve, better pickup. Menor, good reaction from Andres. Razonable. Andal with a dig. Omipon down the line. And Perpetual is at match point. Shai Omipon delivers her 16th point of the match.
Now at match point.
What a fight back for the Lady Altas. Turning the tables here in the fourth. And it is a broken play. But Alimen catches the corner.
Basta sa gitna siya pumalo, maganda ang percentages niya. So shaky, kailangan mo na ipasok yung bola dito, dumipensa ng isa. Then take care of business.
Wow, look at that. The swerve on that shot.
Oh, interesting substitution here. Interesting substitution.
Ngayon, ipapasok ni Coach Rod yung doble palit.
Interesting.
So, Dayanan and Formento both come out.
Yeah.
Omapas and Magnayi come in. Pakinggan natin si Coach Sandy Rieta.
Pasin mo to. Ha? Aim mo na lang to. Ha? Siguradong tayo ha. Pasa, cover. Pag na-depensa yung block tayo, abangan natin yung lagay-lagay nila. Ha? Pasok ka lang siya. Basta pumasok, kumuha ka ng blocker. Ha? Tapos natin, tapos na yan.
Hey, let's
EAC down by a point here. Coach Sandy, maninigurado. Yeah, this is a gamble for Coach Rod. We'll see if it pays off. It'll start with Alex Razonable, but it is their secondary setter, Magnayi, who is in the game alongside Geno Mapas. Razonable just needs to get it in. Setup. Omipon for the win. Answered. And Perpetual completes the comeback in the fourth set. They win it 25-23. Wind up. Reaction. Pero sobra yan. Fifi Ariola with the net activity. Teka, i-check muna to. Challenge pala muna. Net touch.
Pwede. Pero depende.
Crucial to. We'll see. Kasi it was on the shot. Dun sa harap ng net para kay Ariola. Nangyari yan. You guys is tuned in. EAC took set number 3 and actually had momentum.
Had a big lead here.
Yeah. Ito sa fourth set natin. Pero, nakagising ang Perpetual.
Anong oras ang game ng men's natin? 5:30 ba?
Yeah.
Aga mag-warm up ah. Aga mag-warm up. Pansin ko lang.
Papasok na sila.
Nag-warm up, nagsistretch na sila.
Yeah. So, silipin natin. Ito na. Inaaral na. Sumabit ba si Fifi Ariola? This will dictate our fate in the fourth set. If we'll have an extension or the end of the match. Here's the video. Was there a touch? Was it on the landing? None.
Let us know. Challenge unsuccessful.
Perpetual pockets the win. 25-23 at the expense of the Lady Generals. The final 3-1 win for Perpetual.
Ladies and gentlemen, the competing teams for this match, the EAC Lady Generals, and the winner after 4 sets with a score of 25-19.
Our score, 3 sets to 1 win para sa Perpetual Lady Altas. We'll go to a quick break. When we return, let's talk to Coach Sandy Rieta.
Nabuo ang samahan ng NCAA at GMA noong 2020 sa kasagsagan ng COVID-19 pandemic kung kailan pinagbawal lahat ng face-to-face events. Ngunit kung ang ibang mga liga ay nagkansela ng kanilang mga season, itinuloy pa rin ang NCAA Season 96 Rise Up Stronger. Online, ginawa ang halos lahat ng mga sports events kasama na ang opening ceremony. Nagkaroon din ng virtual chess at taekwondo tournament at live basketball at volleyball skills challenge na alinsunod pa rin sa mga health protocols. Yan ang NCAA sa siglo 1. Alam nyo ba na meron ding kapuso stars ang nag-aral sa NCAA schools? Ilan sa mga ito ay sina Yasser Marta na naging team B ng San Sebastian bago lumipat sa LPU. Si Anthony Rosaldo naman ay galing sa Arellano at si Rocco Nasino na naging Mr. Mapua pa. Mga Perpetualites naman sina Kailin Alcantara at Shaira Diaz, habang tubong St. Benilde sina El Villanueva at David Licauco. Proud Bedans naman sina Sofia Ceneron, Christopher Martin at Andre Paras. At syempre, ang kapuso primetime king na si Dingdong Dantes ay galing San Beda at naging miyembro pa nga ng cheering squad nito. Yan ang NCAA sa siglo 1. Alam nyo ba na meron ding kapuso stars ang nag-aral sa NCAA schools? Ilan sa mga ito ay sina Yasser Marta na naging team B ng San Sebastian bago lumipat sa LPU. Si Anthony Rosaldo naman ay galing sa Arellano at si Rocco Nasino na naging Mr. Mapua pa. Mga Perpetualites naman sina Kailin Alcantara at Shaira Diaz, habang tubong St. Benilde sina El Villanueva at David Licauco. Proud Bedans naman sina Sofia Ceneron, Christopher Martin at Andre Paras. At syempre, ang kapuso primetime king na si Dingdong Dantes ay galing San Beda at naging miyembro pa nga ng cheering squad nito. Yan ang NCAA sa siglo 1. Alam nyo ba na meron ding
Marami sa mga student
Ayun. Iba na po yung nag-anchor dito.
Na tayo.
I-declare mo naman yung panalo nyo. Panalo kayo ng...
Panalo Perpetual ng 4 set.
Yan! 3-6 to 1.
Coach, ano masasabi mo sa game namin?
Inunahan na tayo ni Coach.
Ano masasabi
Coach,
mo sa
ang
game
gusto,
namin?
masasabi ko lang, kamusta BP mo after?
Medyo, 220 over 200.
Hindi, pero makakapag-relax ngayon dito. Si Coach Sandy Rieta. Coach, congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. First timer.
Ayan. Unahin ko muna. Anong pakiramdam? Siyempre, nakakuha ulit kayo ng panalo after a slide dito sa ating season.
Masaya. Hopefully, yung momentum namin magdire-diretso hanggang matapos tong second round.
Coach, nakita natin kanina, na-challenge kayo nitong EAC Lady Generals after cruising in the first 2 sets. Nakabawi sila third. Fourth set, kinailangan nyo humabol. Anong masasabi? Anong sinabi mo dun sa mga bata, anong mga pivotal moments na gano'n na dehado kayo at kailangan nyo humabol?
Sinabi ko sa kanila yung depensa namin dapat mas tight pa kasi sa basa ko dun sa kalaro namin, same yung nila Yung kung saan sila pumupuntos, inuulit-ulit lang nila. So hindi magawa ng mga players. So yun lang i-note sa kanila. Pag timeout, inaalo ko dun sa strategy board, ganito yung gawin natin. Hopefully, naka-recover naman nung 4th set.
Coach, sabi ko nga kay Martin, pagka ikaw ay nagta-timeout, ano mo gusto mo? Kinapati ako, kinumpati ako.
Ako rin
Coach, yung team nyo ngayon, karamihan bata. Very youthful yung team mo. Ano yung mga points of emphasis? Kasi kanina ni-start mo 4 na mas batang players.
Yes, nag-ano ko di ba nga ilang game kaming medyo hindi sinuswerte. So, pahiyang yung mga bagong pinasok ko. Kasi yung para sa akin sa coach, yung expectation ko dun sa mga dati, hindi ko nakikita. Yung expectation ko sa mga bago, kahit na medyo hindi pa gano'n yung skills nila pantay, nakikita ko sa loob ng court. So, kontento ako dun sa nilalaro nila.
Coach, i-single out natin. 2 player yan, lalo nung simula, si Camille Bustamante at itong si Geraldine Palacio na talagang nagpakita ng tapang nila nung first 2 sets natin. Ano masasabi mo dun sa performance?
Ay, natutuwa ako. May nasunod naman nila yung game plan, yung adjustment ko. Kahapon lang ako nag-adjust ng ano.
Kahapon lang?
Hindi kasi may game kami nung... Kailan ba kami game?
Friday.
Yeah. Oo,
Friday.
Tapos kahapon lang ako nag-adjust ng tao, ng play. Kaya masaya ako at maganda yung performance nilang pinakita.
Kayo, nanalo ulit kayo dito sa ating season. Moving forward, Coach. And of course, you were without si Lozano tsaka si Gaa. Hopefully, they'll be back in the next game. Ano na yung magiging, kasi ngayon nakakita ka ng mga bagong player na po pwede mag-contribute sa inyo, especially in the crucial stretches. Ano na yung magiging timpla ng team mo?
Para sa akin, medyo marami na akong pagpipilian kasi nasubukan ko na sila eh. Yung pa pala, yung dalawa nga pala, wala pa ngayon. Yung adjustment din namin kahapon, no?
Oo nga. So talagang grabe pala yung mga in-address nyo kahapon sa ensayo.
15 hours ata kami nag-training.
Nakatulog ka pa na 9 hours.
Hindi pa.
Nakakatangkad daw yung stress, sabi ni...
Tapos kasabay ng BP.
Dati magkasing tangkad na kami. Ngayon medyo
Sana all.
Sabi ko sa iyo, nakakatakot pag nagko-coach. Nakakatakot pag nagko-coach pero lagi may baon pag na-interview natin.
Okay, Coach. Ganda ng panalo ngayong araw na to. Of course, this is the second round. Question lang, para sa coach na katulad mo, syempre, unang beses natin i-introduce tong second round, at least sa NC, ano yung kahibahan pagdating sa diskarte nyo, lalo sa ensayo?
Yung ensayo, malaking adjustment. Kasi nga mahaba yung liga natin, yung NCAA 100. So adjustment din, kasi parang nung mga first round lang, pwede ka nang magbugbugan agad sa training kasi isang round lang tayo at saka din yung scouting, yung second round, medyo makakapag-scout ka na ng mas maayos. Tsaka na-experience na din ng team. Bukod sa scouting, na-experience na nila yung round 1 na nakalaban yung team na yun. Kaya yun yung kaibahan ngayon na double round tayo.
Bukod din doon, syempre, Coach, na-scout din kayo nung makakalaban ninyo.
Yun din. Yung scout, kaya kailangan meron kang hidden plan.
Yun?
Yun.
Pwede bang hindi na maging hidden yung plan na yan? Share mo sa amin,
Coach. Mas sumami pa yung pagpipilian daw.
Hindi pwede.
Unti-unti na, no?
Kasi nga yung scouting medyo lumuwag na makakita na ng may scout kami, may scout namin sila. Kaya dapat meron kang plan A hanggang plan Z.
Yeah. Dami na.
26.
Dami na. 26. Saan kayang baul yan tinatago ni Coach Sandy?
Tinignan ko yung programa nito, pag binulat ang haba.
Nilagay ko doon sa yung baul na pamana sa akin ng lola.
Yan. Wala nga namang mangangahas kunin yun. Coach, pagkakataon mo na, batiin yung mga nanonood sa inyo ngayon, lalo yung Perpetual community.
Unang-una, pasalamat syempre sa yung coach natin lahat sa taas, kay Jesus, sa pagbigay ng panalo. And then syempre yung Tamayo family na walang sawang sumuporta sa amin. Si Sir Alta, Ma'am Daisy, Sir Richard, Sir Anthony, tsaka si Boss Anton. Tsaka si Sir Gusi, yung aming sports coordinator. Tsaka binabati pa rin, belated happy birthday sa kapatid ko, si Ate Chi, yung mga kapatid ko, si Sunny, si Sandro. Nagtatampo kasi sa akin, hindi ko sila binabati. Tsaka yung mga kaibigan ko dyan sa amin, sa Kawit.
Yan. Coach Sandrieta, congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Ayan.
Thank you, sir.
Back in the win column, itong Perpetual Lady Altas. They now have their 8th win in the season. More importantly, nandyan pa sila in the thick of things sa ating Final Four race. Alright, it's a 4-set win for Perpetual. We'll be back for more. We'll talk to a player here in the coverage, our best player of the game. Mamaya, makikilala natin.
Hello mga kapuso! Ako po si Christine San Agustin at ngayon, nandito tayo sa San Beda University para saksihan ang kanilang pep rally para syempre ipakilala at suportahan ang kanilang mga atleta na ready ng sumabak para sa NCAA Season 100. Kaya tara, samahan niyo po ako. preparation coming into the season 100?
After the season 99, non-stop pa rin po yung training namin for season 100.
As a rookie po, super looking forward po ako this NCAA season 100. We're so excited po na i-showcase po ang aming improvements, ang aming natutunan po this pre-season po.
Balik tayo sa ating coverage post-game discussion of this matchup between Perpetual and EAC. Again, it is Perpetual taking it in 4. Martin Javier alongside Coach Hammer, Martin Antonio. Now we are with our best player of the game. Got the start today, scored 16 points. Nandito si Camille Bustamante. Camille, congrats.
Thank you po.
Good job, Cams.
Kamusta? Parang ang taas ng kumpiyansa mo ngayon.
Ano lang po, lagi lang po sinasabi ni Coach na tiwala lang po sa sarili. Kaya ayun po, nag-perform lang po ako ng maayos kung ano po yung dapat kong gawin sa loob ng court. Ginawa ko lang po.
Ito, talagang ang haba ng minuto mo sa loob ng court. Ikaw yung ibinabad ni Coach Sandy. Medyo nanibago ka ba? Nag-adjust ka ba? Kamusta yung experience mo against EAC?
Okay naman po. Siyempre po masaya kasi binigyan po ko ng tiwala ni Coach. And sabi niya nga po kanina, malaki po yung tiwala niya sa akin. Kaya ayun po, nagtrabaho lang po ako ng nagtrabaho para may labas ko po yung laro ko. And syempre po, andun pa rin po yung pressure. Pero sabi nga ni Coach, kami na po ang bahala mag-handle nun kung paano po namin na-handle yung pressure po sa loob ng court.
Sinasabi ni Martin, maganda yung nilaro mo. Ako, nakita ko, ang ganda ng mechanics mo. Cams, ganda ng approach mo. Hindi mo kailangan na masyadong mahabang buwelo pag pumapalo at saka yung wrist action ng mga palo mo. Tapos, nung nakakuha ka na nung after first 3 points, binavary mo na yung mga hits mo. Paano mo bang binabasa yung game?
Ano lang po, tinitignan lang din po yung kung saan po yung butas nila and saan po sila mas nahihirapan. Yun lang po.
Gaano kabilis mo binabasa yon bago ka mag-take off?
Parang kidlat, gano'n?
Bago po iset sa akin yung bola.
Una sa ere na, saka mo binabasa.
Opo, yun nga po sabi po ni Coach, saka lang po magdesisyon kapag nasa taas na po yung bola. Para po makita po, para mas mabilis po yung para hindi po mag-error, less error po.
Oo, tsaka hindi mababasa rin yung gagawin mo.
Yes po.
Okay, Camille, kanina sinabi sa atin ni Coach Sandy Rieta na eto na yung plan A to plan Z niya. Meron siya mga nakatago pa na ilalabas niya na unti-unti niyang nakita dito sa laban natin ngayon. So, does that mean, or if that means more playing time for you, ready ka ba at kamusta yung, or ano yung mindset mo towards it?
Siyempre po, ready po ako and pagtatrabahon ko po ng maigi sa training po and hindi lang po sa training, siyempre sa game din po.
Yon, iba-ibang atake mula dito kay Camille Bustamante. We are seeing some of her attacks here. Kanina, pa-check out. Ito, cross court. Ngayon naman, long ball. Nahirapan din sila. Iba-iba yung diskarte pero lahat maaasahan para dito kay Camille Bustamante. For Perpetual now, bago kita pabatiin sa mga nanonood sa inyo ngayon, gaano kayo importante kasi nagsastruggle kayo, 4 straight losses previously. Ngayon, finally, nakapanalo na ulit.
Siyempre po, grabe po yung preparation po namin, yung hirap po namin sa training. Kaya lagi po sinasabi ni Coach Sandy sa amin na, lagi lang po namin isipin yung mga ginagawa po namin sa court. Wag po kaming ma-pressure kasi yun nga po, pare-pares lang din po kaming may mga skills. Yun po.
Ayan. Camille, batiin mo na yung mga nanonood sa inyo ngayon.
Siyempre po, binabati ko po yung Tamayo family. Binabati ko po yung Tamayo family and sa Perpetual Light po and yung family ko po sa Pangasinan, yung mga friends ko po, hello. Thank you po sa pagsuporta sa amin. And yung mga dati ko pong coaches, yun lang po, thank you po.
Ayan, Pangasinense pala itong si Camille.
Yes po.
Yan, kitang-kita tayo dyan via GMA Regional TV. Camille, maraming salamat and congratulations.
Good job.
This is our best player of the game. Itong si Camille Bustamante with 16 points today, 15 off attacks and 1 ace. And now we are seeing some of the numbers here, Coach Hammer.
Diyan natin makikita yung attacks, of course, +3 ang perpetual errors. Marami rin sila nakuha from EAC. Pero marami yung 20 na errors para sa perpetual. And they were able to take care of business here in the 4th set. Ginamit yung mga regular rotation guys. But for the most part, yung first 2 sets na kinuha nila, ito sa Bustamante, Mariano, Palacio, very impressive yung tatlong yan, and we'll see how their emergence will affect the rotations in the future ni Coach Sandy.
That's right. Those are the numbers here. Atake, kinailangan humabol dyan ng EAC. third and fourth set, they were able to get some rhythm, especially with the play of Jing Alimen.
No? Grabe, almost 20 points din yung naiambag niya, mga 16 yata, 17, no?
Yeah.
So to finish off the game.
Yeah. So, Tuesday, we'll resume action.
Good game.
San Sebastian kontra Letran. San Sebastian in a bit of a slump right now. Up and down play. Letran number 1 in the league. Ganda rin ang laban.
Heavyweight.
Grabe naman ito. Benilde Lady Blazers, number 2 team right now, facing the streaking Arellano team.
And Arellano wanting to send a big notice to the Season 100 competition that they are in it for real.
And napansin ko lang, Coach, before we say goodbye, they are peaking at the right
Oh
time.
yeah, exactly. Yan, mukhang magandang basa ni Coach Obit sa double round robin natin dahil mas balansyado yung atake niya. At like at Tudlasan, welcome back.
Welcome back. She is back for Arellano. Coach, thank you.
Maraming salamat, Martin.
On behalf of the entire team, my partner, Coach Hammer, Martin Antonio, andyan si Julia Ong, our panel director, Paca Senya, Roy Tulio, our floor director, producer, R.R. Romano, and director, Elmon Salvahan. This is Martin Javier saying thank you for tuning in. It is Perpetual taking it in 4. We'll end the coverage right now, but we'll see you Tuesday back in action dito lang sa Philoil Eco Oil Center for Season 100 of your NCAA Women's Volleyball Competition.